ladies, gentlemen, and children of all ages enjoying the shit show that we call life. Take a ride with me for a while. We'll figure out where we're going, what we're doing, and how we're going to find forgiveness in our hearts for the bullshit in this world that torments us. You know, it's a hell of a world out there, and these things that happen, we had so much more weight to these things through the anger that we carry with us, these resentments, and how it should be and what it is. The inability to forgive those who have hurt us, our inability to forgive ourselves can be so much more detrimental.
Continue on New York 31 East for 3 miles.
Hey there, James. Yo there, King. J30. What's up, brother? Appreciate you guys jumping in for the ride home. We finished that place up. And feeling all right. Feeling that feeling of uselessness that's been consuming me left me today because I got up and did something, and I'm just mulling over forgiveness, what that means. You know, the simplest things in this life can be so hard, right? You know, the concept to forgive. Not just other people, but ourselves. It's late in Germany. Well, it's about 5 o'clock here. We got a 2-hour drive home, so I figured I'd invite you guys into the old camper car. Let's do this. This seems to help a little bit sometimes. See what happens. Just give me, ooh, wow, 4, huh? Give me 1 second there, my friends. Nice and simple, real easy, like, there we go. See if that doesn't help us out just a little bit. Shit, the tiniest riddles. We're gonna push forward, doing the next right thing for ourselves. That's mulling for this idea of forgiveness. Now, for me personally, I feel like I can forgive myself for things that still creep up and pull me back to a dark place. I don't know if you guys understand that. You too. Awesome. I have a buddy coming over. Well, you spend all the time you can, brother. Spend your time with your buddy, and I appreciate you popping in and saying hey this morning or this afternoon. I'm so used to being on live in the morning with you guys, right? But you know, be appreciative for this moment. The ability to forgive myself in this moment for all my transgressions, or at least most of them, I suppose. The God of our understanding will get us there. And a good friend just reached out and expressed that sentiment to me. Forgiveness for oneself. The decisions we make, even if they're with the best of intentions.
In a 1/4 mile, continue on to New York 531 East.
And it's a rough thing to swallow. Forgiveness for ourselves can be one of the hardest things, you know. It's we hold on to resentments for a lot of things that people do to us. And I think that we don't give it the weight when it comes to ourselves. It's even hard to identify. You know, we deserve it. We own it. You know, it's almost like a trophy, right? That we wear with honor. It's mine, right? I deserve this shame and this pain that consumes me. But you don't. You don't even want to hear that shit. There's a point in my life I don't want to hear that shit. Tell me. I hold on to this misery and agony as long as I possibly can. Always a lady screaming. Can you guys hear the gypsy when she speaks, the GPS? Big money all day, every day. You know, I know which one you're talking about. She's a classy stripper, right? That one. She seems alright. I've popped in and listened to her.
Continue on New York 531 East for 8 miles.
Yeah, she's alright. You can hear it? Yeah, the gypsy. shed. I think time, that's it. That's all. That's what it takes. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes true compassion for oneself to forgive oneself. I think it takes true compassion for oneself to forgive others. And don't do it for them. If you're struggling with forgiveness for another human being, that human being that hurt you, really, you got to come to a place of peace and let it go. That weight will just weigh you down for the rest of your life, my friends. Carried a lot of that around. Been wronged in a lot of ways. Lost a lot of love to this world with people that I've held responsible for that loss. And that's just going to consume you, And it does. It still does at points. When I go into these modes of anxiety and stress, it's me digging up all these things that cringe me out, Even though I understand that I must have compassion for that human being that went through it. I only had the tools I had in that to be something, to do anything, to do what I did, I guess. Craig says, Misled Utopias, and I'm from nobody. Nobody's hiding from me. Wonder what brought that up there, good sir. Can't really read too much. I do appreciate the company, though, as I run my yapper, driving down the road. Forgiveness is what we're talking about. At this point in my life, there's not a person. It's hard to even say it, right? There are a few people that I still struggle to let go of what where I think they should be, what I think how I think they should be punished. To forgive somebody. I heard this concept the other day about forgiving them for you. Forgive them for me. Let it go for me. So the burden of this anger and pain doesn't have to weigh me down anymore. And I like that concept. Whether I can truly ever let it go or not, it's something worth mulling over together here in this moment. Forgiveness for ourselves, I think, is an essential thing, because we got to live inside this thing we are together, Wherever you go, there you be. Hey, James, Sally. Appreciate having you in there, Sally. Appreciate your kind words here just recently. Your text message meant the world to me, Sally. To know that I have someone that cares for me as deeply and understands. Tommy! Thank you, Tommy. Dance in the rain, my brother. Yeah. I don't even know what it is sometimes. This broken little child is this misfire of synapses, maybe. There's the medicines out there, and then sometimes I refuse to take it. I'm human. And I dig that hole, right? I dig that fucking hole of resentment and anger. Find these things to hold against myself, in a place I don't deserve to be. Jeffrey, welfare state is formed. I can't read all that, Jeffrey. I'm driving. If you guys want me to read things, it's going to have to be real short. With deep appreciation, I'm glad to have you in as we reflect on how to forgive ourselves, then our family, then our community, right? It's all got to be in that order. That's such an amazing gift my father gave me, this understanding that there's a way out of it all. Even this man I seen as a god, right? More than human. Tranquility and love and appreciation, and had some things in his heart that he couldn't forgive himself for, even though they weren't what I would say even mattered. He was such an amazing father. This man that took me in and gave me something. Lucky to have had that. And there's moments where I can live in that moment of appreciation.
In 2 miles, use the left 2 lanes to take the I-490 East exit.
I-490 East, my friends. Don't let me miss it. You're co-pilot here, so I'm gonna I'm gonna hold it against you if we miss it. You're the reason I got the itty-bitty screen up there and don't know where I'm headed, you bastards. The world seems so much lighter when we let go of all that bullshit. And sometimes you got to take that bite of that shit sandwich, you know. Did something, try to help somebody, try to alleviate and help us at the same time, and you know, and then it hits the fan. And then you're beating yourself up. I know that's a little bit where I've been lately, without getting too into it, you know, is that I've been beating the shit out of myself for trying to do the next right thing. You know, and it wasn't. Now I got to take a bite of that shit sandwich and take that shit off my plate. You have to take care of you, my friends. It's gonna be a struggle. I-90 West. No, we're not taking 90 down to their toll. And I'm not sure how that works with all the cameras and whatnot. I'm taking
in half a mile, use the left 2 lanes to take the I-490 East exit.
I-490 East to 104, my brother. To 104 is where we're headed. I think it's about an extra 20 minutes, but they won't rack up $1,000 bill for $4. That's what they do in New York now that they don't have someone working at the toll.
Use the left 2 lanes to take the I-490 East exit.
To be open and honest with you guys, I told himself a while ago, and they sent me some threatening letters and then sent it to collections, and I just refuse to drive on 90 now. There's no one there to take my money. Like, I feel like that's like taxation without representation, right? And then, well, I wouldn't even mind paying the tolls, man, but they sent me a bill for like $400 for like $6 worth of freaking tolls. Like, how the hell is that a thing, man? Like, so look yourself, and I haven't heard nothing about it yet. That could be a whole other can of worms waiting to open. Are you watching me? All right, I'm doing my best to watch the road there, Sally. Did you post some more stuff there, Songbird? Sally's got some beautiful art there on her channel. Some cool stuff. That snake freaks me out. We gotta try to block that one out of the old memory so I can climb underneath the house and not have a stroke. But you know, what's even scarier under there is the 2 giant fucking holes that God knows what lived in. There's probably nothing that would attack me, but it's still freaky to be under there and see 2 giant holes, man. 90 North, I think we've taken it. I gotta get back over, brother. Come on, let me over. Come on. I know you want to creep on me because I put my blinker on. I love people that do that. That's my flavor. That's my absolute flavor in the whole wide world. Is when I put my blinker on, you gotta start creeping. Like, dude, back the fuck up. I guess there's a little bit of that bullshit in driving, you know? You know, that selfishness that comes along with not being face-to-face to somebody. You know, we forget that there's actually human beings in these other vehicles going places and shit. I know that's like that obviously online. We get a lot of that. We get a lot of people coming in and handing out boulders of paint, expecting me to take that shit. That's on you, brothers and sisters. If you're in pain, you want to hand that out. Here's the thing. Most of the time, multi-window closed. Yeah, well, we're gonna roll with it and hope that we can get there. Hope the gypsy will keep talking to us. It likes to shut the secondary window down. That's always nice. But we're not looking to get anywhere. Well, I mean, we got to get somewhere before the sun goes down, right? Everybody knows about it. Back to preventive rules here. Phillips, my brother's birthday today. Well, happy birthday to your Brodus. And happy unbirthday to you too, good sir. I hope you have a good time. Make him a cake, man. That's the one thing I don't regret. Make my brother a cake. Last birthday I got to have with Rob, I made a mac and cheese, ribs, and a birthday cake. It was absolutely amazing. You won't regret it, brother. Be there for your brother. Regret. That's what we're talking about, right? Forgiveness, Forgiveness, I think, is what we're talking about. I don't even know. I'm kind of shocked. Regret is the inability to forgive ourselves. And you live in this moment. Love the ones you can as deep as you can, because tomorrow isn't promised to any of us. So you don't have to live in that regret. Say the thing that needs to be said to the person you love. Why is it so damn hard? Say the thing. But you must. Whether you can change their life or not, you must. Take it from me, you don't want to live in that place where you could have said something. You know? It's a horrible place to live. I won't live there anymore. I alleviate that by being a different man and saying the things that need to be said in any given moment. So I don't have to live in that moment of regret. Resentment against myself. I don't deserve to be there either, despite what that whisper says in the back of your mind. Not at all, my brothers. Please get your head off my legs. James? Will you please stop talking to James Crank? I know it's you. Stop fucking with him. Crank's always got to be poking at somebody, huh? James trying to hold the camera steady. Crank, why you got to fuck with him? It's bullshit. Reach back there and beat the shit out of both you sons of bitches. I pull like my mom did. They have a stove, a bowl, both feet straight pushed forward, like lean back in the back seat, somehow still driving, waving both hands, beating the shit out of everything in sight. My mom lived on the edge, man. I don't know how we made it, dude. Like, I'm not even fucking with you, dude. I'm not messing with you guys at all. My mom gets so pissed when we were driving. She'd be in the, like, her half of her torso would be in the back seat, man. Swinging away, flipping out, screaming, like, how am I not dead? Like, we always seem to make it, though. She had to beat my ass when we get home. I know I'm nuts. Looking back, too, I knew I was a crazy little bastard. But all I had was the tools to hand out pain. If that's the only tool you've been given, you're in the right place. We're trying to find other tools. Resentment, anger, hatred. These things are so heavy. So fucking heavy, man. You know, we get to decide whether we're going to live in that moment or not. What block are you going to set next, right? James. Listening to the sky. I can't. Brownie, hello. You guys are just in Wonderland up there, huh? Knowing I can't read every comment. Pappy's watching you, you bastards. Pappy's watching you. Fucking get me to come back there and whoop that sweet little ass. I'll beat you. And I'll beat you good. Ah! Yeah! A little something. A little bit of movement. A little bit of motion. A little bit of levity in your day. You deserve it. Laugh, man. Find a center. And if you can't, sometimes you just gotta snap and laugh at where you're at, you know? Did you do the best you could today? If not, let's make that a goal for tomorrow, man. No judgment. I know damn well I did the best I could today. I'm not gonna hold yesterday against myself. Pain can make us do crazy shit. Anyways, let's see. Hey, he even went apart. You're lucky I can't read all the smack you're talking, but feel free to join into the bullshit down in the chat down there, my friends. We got a hell of a ride home. Slow and steady. Nice and easy. As we get there before the sun goes down, I think we're going to be alright. I'll have to admit, all my cop jobs went pretty well with the old Galactic Avenger, besides the last one. Too goddamn well. Bam!
In 2 miles, use the second from the right lane to take exit 21 for New York 590 North.
Do my best, brother. I'm gonna do my best. Pretty cool little dude buggy. Something about North, you maybe you guys missed that. Pretty good, Speedy. How you holding up, brother? It's a Honda Civic. It's a Dodge Avenger, sir. The Galactic, to be more precise. The old camper car. She's one of one, held together with spray paint and love. And maybe a little bit more fury and discontent at points, but it's held together nonetheless. We're gonna positive. She's got some beautiful art splattered all over the outside. All our winners of the new art game here. Know your role, something that we play in the morning. Know your role, good sirs and gentlemen. Do you know your role? We're inching towards the goal today. Be part of the original 2K. The door on that's closing soon. We're getting there. We're getting to 2K real soon. I wasn't expecting too much out of this numbers-wise, especially since we this is completely out of the norm for us, but maybe fill the air as we drive. We're gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. No matter how hard it is to swallow, that too. What a pain in the ass. Keep on keeping on. McNoodle there. Zip, zap, noodle zip. It said something north and I wasn't listening. The Strong Museum of Play is actually a cool place. I brought my nieces and nephews there a while back. They have like a retro pinball machine thing here in Rochester. Strong Museum of Play is absolutely amazing and fun. How do you digest your resentments? You struggle with resentment. You know, and who cares about the other end of it as well? You struggle with the resentments for yourself. How do you find a way through that? At this moment, I don't struggle so much. I think that's where a lot of this pain comes from recently. Listen to that whisper. The music stops. The whisper becomes a roar. Before you know it, the world is a really rough place. You know, we say manifest destiny, right? Like it's some spiritual thing. I believe it's a very physical thing. You know, how we perceive the world determines the world around us. Sometimes we don't have the ability to perceive it in any way but through the goggles of pain, and that's necessary at points. I believe that fully. It's just hard to accept that when you're in pain. That's the world, right? I made it. My crazy little ass. My mom had one of those, like, leash strap things. Bounced off the goddamn walls. Wild man as a child. Yo, 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 IFV. It's good to have you in on the ride home, brother. Speedy, what's up? I'm not going to take too long. I'm going to look down and maybe I'll read some names here and there, but you guys conversate amongst yourselves. Speedy, I give you a shout out if you jump into the comments. That's all I got in me. Doctor Who. I appreciate whatever's going on. We appreciate you being there for your brothers, man. Appreciate it. See, like this. Maybe that. Maybe that'll. Maybe this will get her a little bit more, so I'm not staring at the. There we go. So you're right there. I am looking down. guys banding together, chatting with your brothers, your sisters out there. It's a cooler world, man. We can make this place at least a softer, gentler place to be for an hour or two a day. I'm happy to have you. I think we might be getting some McDrizzles along the way. Breathe, brothers, breathe. These intense moments of pain can only last so long. I mean, they can last a while if we indulge in them. They can only last so long. Well, I appreciate that guy. I can't necessarily read their long name there. Doctor Who. We're all survivors here. Whatever struggle you're going through, I have compassion for you. If I haven't been through it and don't understand it, I can be open and honest about that. But there's a lot of this world's pain that I feel like I've endured. And that's why we're here. We're here to spread those tools of love and appreciation that we found through the pain. I truly appreciate this small little turtle herd that we've got here. Everybody seems to be earning their place with compassion, appreciation, and understanding, truth, and vigor. And that's what we need, man. There's not many real human beings out there in the world. We're doing our best to be as real as possible, be open and honest with you. I'll tell you that much. Open and honest with you, to the best of my ability. No bullshit around here. Maybe just the tiniest riddle. Okay, just a riddle bit. Just the ittiest of bitties, alright? But all the rest of it's gonna be straight up. The bullshit's just the crank anchor and crack that we spew. Find a giggle in our lives, man. That's all. Jameson! What the hell are you guys talking about? Don't worry, Pappy ain't gonna judge you. Do whatever you gotta do there, Jameson. Hope this day finds you well. My brothers and sisters in YouTube land. I use that phrase pretty generously and in a pretty broad way because we lose track of that as well. We're all human beings. We're all children of Mother Earth, right? You can say whatever you want, but she provides us everything we need, like a good mother. The earth beneath our feet, the air in our lungs. I respect this place we've been given with that powerful word. Push through and not hold resentments against ourselves, or I'll cut you. How about them apples, huh? How about them apples? A little slicey dicey, huh? Man, to get you going. Keep you popping, you bastard. Push through that darkness and sadness. That inability to let go of the resentments we hold against ourselves. You deserve better, my friends. Get like a group chat going on Discord sometime. Just me running my fucking... As Jimbo would say, my man pleaser. That son of a... Good old boy. But yeah, it's a long ride home sometimes. Enjoy it. Reach out to a friend. Be open and honest with what you need, man. I expressed to a close friend today that I needed that, man. I need to get back on our feet. Sometimes we just need to spend time around people we care for. And it's hard to say that, man. Be straight up. I don't want to be a burden, man, but I need to keep around people right now. I need to get back on my feet and back to a motivated, positive place in my life. And I'm struggling doing that on my own. That's okay, man. It's okay. You're not meant to weather the burden alone, my friends. Despite this feeling we all have. A very close friend of mine, just a little while ago, sent me a message telling me he didn't want to burden me with his shit because he knew I was in pain. Here's the reality of it. I'll tell you all straight up that when you lean on your loved ones, it doesn't burden them. It gives them a sense of relief that they can be there for you. And nothing is as freeing as someone you love leaning on you. But it's hard. It's hard to open up and lean on someone, right? They got a lot going on, and then the world's a rough place all around. Well, that's why we got to open that door. And if that means being honest and telling them what's going on with you so you can release it out into the world, take that power away from it, so if you can, best of your ability. I'm telling you, it'll surprise you. It surprises me almost every single time, even though I know better, right? Oh yeah? That was a movie prop anyway. That wasn't a real knife. I appreciate your concern, James. Thank you, brother. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I fucking barely any goddamn clue, man, at all. Besides being me in any given moment to the best of my ability. So keep an eye out for me. I might be fucking up. Most likely I am fucking up. Be real with you. Hope we didn't miss something here. Running my peacemaker here. Check that out maybe in a minute. Smoke this stove, then we'll check it out. 96 to Victor, huh? Something's going on. Well, looks like we're going to be stopping for a moment anyway. A little bit of traffic here. Walking our way. Why is everybody hopping over? Is this a thing we should be doing? I didn't see any signs, but I missed some signs that said we should be hopping. I mean, I'll hop over if everybody's hopping over. I'll hop over. Is this guy going to let us hop over? Yeah, he'll let us hop over. All right, let's hop over. Everybody else is getting over. I didn't see any signs or nothing, so let's get over. Slow and steady, nice and easy there, Captain Crunch. Oh, you bastard. Hooly-boo. What'd everybody get into today? You find a sense of purpose today? Did you? Winnie the Pooh, huh? Yeah. Find myself stuck in that rabbit hole every once in a while. Hey there. Doing a little bit of driving, so I can't really focus on what's going on down there. I rely on my blue highlighted friends there, my co-hosts, to guide us all as we slowly move forward. Yeah, we're piled up here a bit. East. We definitely don't want to go west. It looks like we're piled up just a little bit down there. What do you say? 5 pound? 6 pound? 7 pound? It looks like everybody's being courteous enough to get over, though. I'm not trying to run up to the front and pop in. That drives me absolutely nuts when people do that. We understand, we're all just NPCs. They're the main character, right? Appreciate you guys. You guys make this possible. This journey forward. This understanding that we deserve better. This is a reminder for myself. You deserve better, my friends, than the torment you find yourself in. You deserve compassion, appreciation, and love. This says 90. I'm not going to 90. Oh, you motherfuckers are going to make me get on 90 now? I'm going to be pissed in about 4 seconds if I got to get on 90. We're going to find a way not to get on 90 because I can hate 90. Just all this ranting and raving about them and their bullshit. Maybe I should have pulled over and figured it out, huh? Oh, son of a bitch. I wonder if we can get back off here. I wonder if there's a way to, not get on 90. Are we getting on 90 no matter... It looks like we're getting on 90 no matter what I do. If this is 90. I should have been paying attention to what I was doing, not running my mouth. If there's any way I can avoid it, I'm going to avoid it. I know that. What the fuck? Are we on 90 right now? I think we're on 90. I didn't see any, pretend poles or nothing. I think the gypsy picked us up. I think she picked up. Oh, come on. We're going to get off the first exit here. Figure out where the hell we're going, what the hell we're doing. I think I picked up, though. We might be on 90. That sign said. I hope we're not on 90. I don't want to deal with that shit. Syracuse is 68 miles. Oh, we're on 90. What the oh, look at that. Anyway, I should have been paying more attention to what I was doing, huh? I don't think 90 out of spite, to be honest with you. So probably the combination of the road and the vehicle. Cars have held together with spray paint and love. Appreciate you sticking around. On pause for a while, not like we're in the middle of something epic. I do appreciate every last one of you stopping in, hanging out for a while, inching our way towards the goal. Made some giant leaps there for a while. Roseland Water Park. We appreciate you. Sons of bitches in their cameras, man. There they are. They know we're here. I'm getting off though. It'll be a $5 bill that'll be $400, or it'll be a 30-cent bill that'll be $90. We'll either run away. And I'm sure they will. Send me a bill, but I'm getting off 90. New York and all their bullshit. Yeah, I was told that when 90 was built, that they were only supposed to charge people for access to 90 until it was paid off. But we know how it goes with the money. that go. Find peace and connection in our hearts. The very human nature that we have to do crazy and stupid shit. Let's pull on over. Red Rover, Red Rover. If you guys could bear with me for just a moment. La-di-da, da-di-da. Let's see what kind of bullshit cranks up to. Let me see. You're giving him permission now? James, this is not going to go anywhere good. You know that, right? Yeah, almost. Close, but they all stuck on the ground, brother. They all stuck on the ground. Are you Russian? Rob, no, I'm not Russian, brother. Yeah, no, it was a hell of a bumpy road. That's the road you pay to drive on. That's why I like, first of all, the amount of extras they're going to send me, it's going to be a one exit toll that's going to end up costing me $50. Watch. And the road's bumpier than all hell. And my car's piece, and the Galactic Avenger's holding up. It's holding up. But just barely. Let's see. I'm not sure of anything anymore when it comes to this car. I'm on my last legs with it when it comes to I'm not sure of anything. They used to be snow tires. I don't think they'd be considered snow tires anymore. What song you want me to sing there, brother? I got you. Let's get the old pipes going. There we go. You don't want to hear me sing a song. If you guys will bear with me for 1 second. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I promise. I just got to figure out this GPS thing so we don't have to take 90. Alright, there we are. Alrighty roadie. Oops, did I say that out loud? What did you say? Lovely eyes. Compassionate. Drift King. Yeah, drifting with no power steering fluid can be a sun miss. But it looks like we're taking 96 back now. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the road trip, Scott. Safe travels. Leaving peace, love, and positivity. Blessings from above. God, good day. Goodbye, Hudson. We appreciate you, brother. I hope you have a good one, my friend. Speedy was here before asking. Speedy. Stumpy is our resident simp. I think that we can maintain this if we keep the AC cranking. I mean, that was the problem. It likes to overheat when we got a bunch of going on. We keep the AC cranking. Maybe that'll stop it from. Anyway, hour and 43. Yeah, let's keep on moving. Right, that's all we can do. Oh, this guy gonna. Thank you, sir. The last thing we need is to destroy ourselves. Doodly dee, doodle dee, zip doodle day, zappy McDoodle do, zippy zap.
Take the next left toward New York 332 South, then turn right onto New York 332 South.
Yes, ma'am. Gypsy.
Take the next left onto Collett Road, then turn right onto New York 332 South.
Let's see. Maybe going back a different way would be good. Maybe we'll get a better signal going back through the Finger Lakes there. But I'm gonna have to leave you down here so that the AC's cranking on the.
At the light, phone. Turn right onto New York 332 South.
Use the GPS again and end up somewhere we don't want to end up. Like 90. Making friends along the way. Look at that. We can make people smile. Lo-de-doo, lo-de-doo. Slow and steady. I'm sure he did. So we're taking it a little easy on Stumperton. Just trying to help him out, to be real with you. You know, simping in any form of life devalues you to the point that you're going to be worth nothing to everybody around you if you don't figure out a way to stop, man. Stop clamoring. Stop, you know.
Continue on New York 332 South for 3/4 of a mile.
It's just like anything else. The more you're readily available, the less you're worth, it seems like. Poor Stumperton's gonna have to figure that out, man. Clamoring like a banshee. But it's alright. I didn't judge him. TV dinner on hold.
In a 1/4 mile, turn left onto New York 96 South.
We're going to take a left onto New York 96 South. According to the Gypsoid, that's the safe way to turn. Making serious threats about fixing that front end. I probably should have went to the Drizzles there. I'm hungry. We're going to McDonald's. I really don't want to eat that crap.
At the light, turn left onto New York 96 South.
Yes, ma'am, I did. You're not Speedy. We don't believe you.
In half a mile, turn right onto Mertentia Road.
McDrizzles. Well, at least it's cheap. Yeah. What it do? Turtle it do. Speedy was hitting by 17 likes. Awesome. That's pretty badass for the, Appreciate everybody liking, sharing, subscribing. I know there's not much going on right now besides keeping me company as I drive home, but there will be eventually. Check out the shorts if you haven't experienced the adventure. Some fun stuff on there. Some waterfalls, the Parthenon in Nashville, Tennessee, and whatnot. It's 18 here. So pretty amazing. Get back here. I'm gonna find some more amazing places together. But I highly recommend the Parthenon. It's a one to one scale replica of what the Parthenon used to be back in the day. So you can see the real one dilapidated in Greece, or you can go to Nashville, Tennessee and experience the Parthenon. It's back there in my shorts a ways, but it's worth checking out. It's one of my favorite places we've been to so far. Thank you, Jillian. I appreciate you. You know, slow and steady, nice and easy. We're gonna get there.
Welcome to McDonald's. Will you be using the mobile latte?
What's that?
Will you be using the mobile latte?
No, we're not. I'm not using the mobile app.
All right, go ahead with your order when you're ready.
Can I have two,
You got it.
and then a large high C, please?
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right, that is going to put your total today at $5.68. Did you want to round up to the Ronald McDonald House?
No, thank you.
All right, that's going to put your total at $5.68 for Sunday.
Thank you so much. Yeah, hope you guys having a fun. There goes the signal. Oh, just hold on, boss. It's gonna be a rough ride home. Believe that. First of all, awesome earrings. Secondly, sweet hair. You should join us on YouTube for Traveling Scott, the shit show that is my life. It's absolutely pretty fun. We got this old piece of shit car here. We're driving across the country doing this right there to our ability. Positivity, love, and hope to the best of our ability despite the pain in the world. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. To me, just run my mouth to everybody. It's okay. Large, high C. What, you don't like the high C? I can trick myself into saying I'm not drinking soda. Oh, MD. She has really cool earrings. You'd like them. They're Jason earrings. She's got like purplish green hair. Oh, bleedoo-dee-doo. I guess I'm a natural flirt. I've been told that a lot. When I'm in my right mind. Just like to be chipper. People take it the wrong way, right? Jillian, it's actually quite funny. You're not kidding. You're jelly. It's like, how dare you, you bastard, she says, you son's a bitch. Well, you know what, MD? You're deeply appreciated. It's been amazing having you as a friend. Can't read none of that. MD, can you tell us can you translate for us? Yeah, the things that we own end up owning us, without a doubt. I've got all these things that mean nothing, but I can't seem to let go, right? Because they all carry either this spiritual or emotional weight or something.
All right. 50, 70, 94.
I like your art.
Thank you. That's how I learned on myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Join us on Traveling Scott on YouTube.
Traveling Scott?
Yeah. We do our best to spread love and positivity, and I'd love to have you join us.
Thank
and
you.
have a great
right
day.
now.
Thank you. Yeah. That was her manager, by the way, and I wasn't flirting. All right, you bastards. Just trying to grow our community to the best of my ability here with love and compassion in my heart. By the ghost. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Thank you. You're awesome. Have a blessed day. All right. See, look at that. It only takes one little smile, one little hurrah, one little you're awesome to help somebody out in their day. I know that shit can be painful sometimes. Oh, we're gonna go this way. La-di-da, la-da-da, la-di-da-di-do. Kindness is free, yes. And it's contagious as well. It's like whistling. I used to whistle a lot when I was younger.
Take the next right onto New York 332 South, then turn left onto New York 96 South.
Well, yes, ma'am. Here's the thing, too, you find your way, if you find a way to be compassionate and kind, it tends to come around. Oh my God. We're stuck here forever. Thank God I brought the camper car. Hold on to your britches. Oh yeah.
At the light, turn left onto New York 96 South.
Oh shit. Oh no, my burger's lost. Bullshit. There it is. Put it back together. I really got to clean the car out.
Continue on New York 96 South for 20 miles.
All right, will do. Resentment. That's what we're talking about. How you don't deserve to live in that place. Pain and anguish. The weight of resentment. how it can consume us so completely. Seems like the resentments melt away as we find purpose for ourselves. It's another tricky one too, right? Keep a hold of that purpose. It seems like the bigger the passion, the harder it is to hold on to that passion and purpose. I'm not sure exactly what we're doing here, but I have faith that it's going to grow into something positive. It's already been more 2000, really amazing. And we're building a hell of a community here with you guys, taking care of each other, helping you take care of me, allowing me to be taken care of is a struggling thing. You're hungry, brother, get some food. And we're back. Take bets how many times out of the way home going this way, including the last one. Well, we're at 2 right now. So. Just triggered your munchies. Here it is. To eat bigger. To have the supermarket. To have all the groceries. No. Used to be my jam when I was a teenager. I was definitely too hot supermarket as a younger man. What are you doing? We're doing all right there. I think we're doing all right. It's hard for me to keep up with the shenanigans. I did just drive on 90 for an exit, which was something I swore I would not do, just out of spite, because I'm a thick-headed, stubborn son of a... But now we're headed the opposite way down through the Finger Lakes. There might, maybe we'll stop at Skinny Atlas and see something cool. There's some beautiful little spots we can stop at and check out if you'd like. I'll leave that to your discretion. Every once in a while, and some of them get flagged and some of them don't. I'm being really hesitant because I've worked really hard in ways that I didn't think were possible for me to get to where I'm at with this, and I'd hate to have it all be for naught. Even though sometimes I'm ready to throw it out the window because I don't know what I'm doing in the moment, but that's all right. I'm not going to give up. We're making positive strides on a daily basis. It's ridiculously appreciated. We're it has to be perfect. I don't have anything now, and that feels amazing. And I appreciate you all accepting me. That means a lot. I'd rather have a small group of people that hear me and appreciate who I am than a million people who don't understand me. It's slow and steady, right? We're all just getting to know each other here. But, you guys have all shown so much love and compassion. Scott W. It got better throughout the day. I got up and I did something with myself, and that feeling of uselessness left me. That was something that the big dog used to say quite a bit. Another one of those goofy little isms. And I thought he was full of shit, but he got me out and got me moving, and once I did, that sometimes breaking a sweat can be the biggest thing, just getting out there and moving, it's a different, I don't know how to explain it, it's something different trying to figure out to do it for ourselves, right? For me, as a caregiver, it's always been easier. It was always a hell of a lot easier to get out there and dig up the garden, or to clear the yard, or to mow the lawn, or to go up and work on the trail there across the hill, because these were things for someone that I love deeply, that I strive to be a good son for, and this point in my life, I'm striving to try to find that purpose for myself. The next right thing that we're chatting about here, that we're trying to develop, this understanding is where I find the purpose for myself through caring for others, which I guess is a little mixture of both. As the big dog would say as well, we need happiness and joy in our life. And happiness comes from tending to ourselves and our needs. And joy comes from tending to others and caring for them. There's got to be a balance there. And I know that some of us struggle with one end and some struggle with the other. I struggle with caring for myself. It's easy to do for the world, right? For me, anyway. It's easy to have a sense of purpose in taking care of others. It's hard to find that sense of purpose for myself. As I drop these resentments towards myself, or work on dropping them, because I'm not perfect and they creep back up on me, it's getting easier. It's like anything else, right? It gets easier. Slow and steady. Nice and easy like. Caster. Holy do. Holy do, we'd say. Holy do. We'll get there eventually there, ladies and gentlemen. No big rush. Like, this road's free and it doesn't make me feel like my car's got hard. How crazy is that? I've heard microdosing can be good. Thought about it. The problem is that, like, they have these mushroom bars at all these head shops and they're not psilocybin, so it's like, I don't know how I feel about that. Not that psilocybin's anything but a poison, but maybe a little bit more research. You can help me figure that out, Jillian. We used to play this game. My cousin, his wife, and the kids. We'd all pick a different thing, Pick Dunkin' Donuts, and he's got McDonald's, and I've got churches. We'd each get a point as we called these things out. Believe it or not, churches and Dollar Trees usually won the game. I think they got someone helping them out down there. Good for them. Pick your own. Those bars are fake. Well, here's the thing, Scott W. They do something to you. I had my stepmom. She goes and buys these THC bars and, they help her sleep. She goes in and buys one. And then the next morning she's talking to me, I got this rat problem and I was freaking out all night and the rats. And I took this Wonka bar, she says, and I was just freaking out over the rats. And I'm like, what? You don't have rats? What are you talking about? Like, you live, there's just rats out of nowhere. It's like, those Wonka bars are like hallucinogenic, right? They had no clue. She was like, what? She read the back of the bar and it said, eat one and or whatever, two, whatever. She ate half the bar, man. She spent all night tweaking out. So they do something to you. I'm not sure if I haven't eaten them, but like, she definitely, it was something more than THC. Once she actually read the candy bar, she got all kinds of pissed off, brought it back to the shop where she gets these candy bars from. And she was bugging. So they do something. Made her think there was rats crawling around her house all night. She couldn't sleep. She didn't even know. Like, the funniest thing is too is like, she's taking little edibles here and there to help herself sleep, but she's not even into like herb like that. Eating half a Wonka bar. Like, nope, those are like hallucinogenic. They're not that they have psilocybin. I don't know whatever thing they got in them, but yeah, it was a funny conversation. We talked the next day. She was like, I don't have rats. I was like, I knew you didn't have rats. Been to your house. I know how you keep it. I know how it is. You know, like, you don't just, you know, it's not like rats aren't one of those things where all of a sudden one night your house is just overwhelmed by them. Unless you eat a fucking Wonka bar. You're transported to another dimension where your house is full of rats crawling all over the place. It was funny too, like she was so freaked out, like, I don't know what to do, Scotty. It's like, I just think that I'm freaking. I'm like, you calm down, Gwen, calm down. What did you take? There's this Wonka bar. I was like, that's not a THC bar. That is not. Read that thing closely. I hope your day's been well too, Scott W. We appreciate you, man. I don't know if you caught it, but just commending the people who've been coming in and doing the best they can to spread hope and appreciation. You're a big part of that, Scott. You've helped me personally through your conversations, man. You know, just being open and honest and real, bro. And that's from my heart. And you being here on a daily basis has helped me to push forward and remember what's important in this moment, right now. Am I gonna place a block of positivity, or I'm gonna allow the past and the future to consume me? So set next. You deserve to be in peace. You know, you can't find that peace through the distorted block you'll set in front of you if you're focused on the past and the future. And then that's a lot easier said than done. I understand that. I'm not telling you it should be done in this moment, but something worth striving for sure. We're very grateful for all of you. You make this possible. This community of hope and appreciation that binds us. This understanding that you're not in it alone. It's something I struggle with from time to time, and you've helped me to push through that feeling and understand that I have value in this world. And help me to realize that I don't deserve to live in this pain. You know, it's another one of those things, right? It's easy to know that's not deserve it, but we take this stuff onto ourselves so much. We allow it to consume us, and I'm here to tell you to treat yourself the way you love somebody. Have that compassion and love for yourself that you'd have for somebody else. Despite the let that shit go. It's about myself. I was truly searching for the medicine. You know, this understanding of appreciation for the good, the bad, and the indifferent. It's hard to appreciate the pain in this world when we're consumed by it. I know that. It's even harder to pull ourselves out of that hole all by ourselves, to know that we deserve more is a struggle. And you do, my friends. Despite what you're going through and what you have, to weigh what you have or what's going against somebody else and what's going on with them is a tragedy, because everybody's in pain, man. Everybody. Because you have the wife and the kids and the house and the this and the that. I'm telling you. It's all rose petals, whiskey drinks on the outside, man. A lot of pain. And, you know, I understand that through my friends who have opened up to me, who envy the life I live. But, struggles on this end of the boat too, my friends. You know, to feel alone, to be alone, to diminish your self-worth through that loneliness. It makes the instant gratification of connection seem more valuable than it is. Anything that's an instant gratification isn't going to withstand. We have to find that inside of ourselves. I believe that fully at this stage in my life. Now, is it perfect? I'm not perfect at all, and it's hard to hold on to. But I've tried finding validation in others, and it hasn't helped me. IFE, you're somebody's pappy, huh? Will you be the best pappy you can be there, IFE? Somebody's pappy in the chat. Anyway, it's a long roll home today. Can't tell you how much I appreciate you being here with me. My father used to say, your mind is a dangerous neighborhood. Don't go up there alone. I implore you to take somebody you care along with you. Someone you care for along with you. And you're not a burden for doing it so, my friends. You're going to add purpose and appreciation to that person's life by opening up to them. Now, if you want to just mull in it and roll around in it forever, then yeah, you're going to wear people out with that stuff. But to get into, to open yourself up and be open and honest and to get into the solution, if someone truly cares for you, they're going to appreciate you laying that on their feet. You just got to figure out when it's time to get in the solution. And that's someone who loves you will be direct with you. Al used to do that for me, man. Now it's time. I hear you, Scotty. I hear everything you're saying. It's time to get in the solution. It's time to stop picking up that pile of shit over there and rubbing it all over your face because you don't deserve it. What are we going to do? Most of the time, I didn't know. So I'd send my ass out into the yard and do some labor. Or he'd take me and we'd go out to eat, or we'd have a laugh and watch some TV, and we'd, sometimes the solution is a simple thing, man. Sometimes it's really complicated. It depends on what you need it to be, right? Surely do miss that great man. Send love to these people that have gone on ahead through our actions, through being the human beings that they would want us to be. One of the small gifts that grows in my heart on a daily basis that my father figure gave me, this great man. This understanding that if you're in pain and you reach out, that you're not a burden. That you're a blessing to those that love you, for being able to be open and honest. Oh, we're at the Finger Lakes Drive-In. Oh no, that's not it. That's just a drive-in eatery. So hold on, my friends. The shit show's just begun. We'll push forward with appreciation, love, and hope in our heart, knowing that there's something better on the horizon. Strive for it, sometimes more than others. Before you know it, you'll be in that moment. When you're in that moment, humble yourself. Humble yourself, knowing that you've been in pain. If you're in that blissful moment, in this moment, humble yourself. Try to gear it down a little bit, and know that this too shall pass. Enjoy that moment of bliss and appreciation, but know that the struggle is to come. And if you're in the midst of that struggle, you just keep pushing forward, because it can't rain all the time, right? It can't rain all the time, my friends. Scott W., what are you sorry about? Picking on poor Anna? Well, we appreciate everybody. I appreciate you more than I can say. Getting me out of my mind, so I don't have to be up there alone, is a true blessing. It's quite a bit different than what we usually do, obviously, but I appreciate having you. Appreciate the camaraderie, the open, honest communication. Doesn't take much to become part of the turtle herd here. Just an open, compassionate heart. A little click of that subscribe button. Little drip, drop, drippy dip doodleson into this pond of love and appreciation. This is the guy over here in his football gear. Would have swapped it around for you. Are we in Sandy Creek? I think we might need what? No, we're not. We're way west, aren't we? I don't know where we are. This all looks really familiar though. Cute little town. I can't even show it to you because I got to keep the AC on so I can keep my camera going and my GPS. So I got to keep you stuck there. Cute little town here somewhere. What the hell is this place? Well, I blinked and we passed it. An hour, so we probably still got about an hour and some change, I'm assuming. Slow and steady. Nice and easy. Stick around for a while. Might find some compassion, appreciation, respect. Have compassion for the child that went through it. What about you, brother? What about you? You know? Back of these things that we hold against ourselves, these resentments for this 20-year-old person that was going through this. There's 25, 30. This guy you were yesterday, man. Child in a lot of ways. Forgive that human being yesterday that went through it and didn't have the tools to navigate it in a different way. You deserve that forgiveness. We only can utilize the tools we've been given. And I strive to hand those tools to you as best as I know how. Through communicating, through open and honest communication. They've got me this far. They'll take me the rest of the way, I'm sure of it. Thinking about just making a mirrored sign. I wonder if is this still mirrored? It's still mirrored, isn't it? No, I can't. I'm not going to try to do that one time. It is still mirrored. Anybody out there in YouTube? This magic wand here that don't do my eyes sparkly. Can I do it? Oh, the touch off's been on. It's on now. Oh, yes, gentlemen. There you go. Oh, come on. Oh, it's on. We don't want it on. There we go. Looks like a human being, not like a doll. Yeah, well, there's a line there between medicine and poison with all things there, Anna. And sometimes we got to sit in our pain. Sometimes we got to feel it completely to heal from it. You know, that medicine, I'm not saying it's a poison for you at this point either. I'm just saying that to a certain extent we can't do that all the time if we really want to move past it. You know, to be numb all the time isn't healing. And I use cannabis as well, without a doubt. You know, just try to find a level ground there, because there's been plenty of times in my life where it's become a poison, because all it's doing is numbing me to this world, and that's how I'm getting through. You know, and, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. It took 6 years to get diagnosed with anxiety. Holy shnikes, man. Well, I hope it helps you. I guess the idealistic side of me wants to feel like I can be okay without any medicine, right? That's not the truth. I don't want to consume myself with this medicine and take away from the possibilities of life. Is all I'm saying. You know, and you've got to make that decision for you. Like, how much of this medicine till it becomes a poison. You know, and we love this medicine, right? It's changed the world for us. It's always been there for me, and I hate to diminish it at any point, right? Because that's what I've got. And I know that cannabis is this amazing thing, right? But there are points in our lives where it hinders the possibilities of who we can be. You know, I'm glad that you found this medicine, Anna. More than I can say. Over 50 doctors, man. Holy shit. And I'm not a fan of medication. You know, it's something I've honestly been contemplating lately. But I don't want to have to take a pill. And what happens when I stop taking that pill, right? Paradise Speedway. We are in the midst of nowhere, my friends. Glad you're with me. And I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I don't speak because I know I'm right. I speak
in a quarter mile, use the right lane to take the ramp to Lyons.
Lyons, he says. The right lane, the ramp to Lyons. Try to get me to go on 90 again, I'll lose my...
Use the right lane to take the ramp to Lyons, then merge onto New York 14 North.
No, I gotta go up here and look. I'm not doing that, because there's 90. As long as we get home.
Continue on New York 96 South for 3/4 of a mile.
I'm not driving on 90. I know I'm stubborn, thick-headed. I didn't mind it when you could actually pay the toll, like, and it'd be done. But this thing, they're just going to charge you whatever they want and send you a bill. I don't like it. Oh, look at that. 6:57 it says. What time is it?
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Preemption Street.
I'm not judging it, Anna, no. I'm just trying to put that out there. You know, keep mindful. You know, if it's not become a poison for you, you know, or, you know, just be you know, that's great. You know, that's awesome. I want you to be mindful if you're going to use this thing, you know, because it can be overused.
Take the next left onto Preemption Street.
You know, I've overused it at times, you know, and then that medicine becomes a poison. Be numb all the time. I have someone I'm really close with right now who I love deeply, who I can't have these.
Continue on Preemption Street for 3/4 of a mile.
They're smoking too much. You know, this person I love deeply is just numbed out of their mind all the time. And it's like they don't ever call. When I do call them, they're kind of like, yeah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know, it bothers me, man. I want them to live. I want them to be able, you know, and it is a medicine for this person as well. I believe that fully. I'll pull over here and take a look at this real quick. I believe it is a medicine for this person, man. You know, but too much is like too much. And he's just a fucking zombie all the time, man. I love this human being, and I don't want him to be a zombie, man. You know, and I you know, there's a stigma on cannabis, where everybody thinks that, you know, oh, you're melting into the chair and you're worth nothing. I don't think that at all. I think it's amazing medicine. I just think that if we're in pain and we're not addressing that pain, it can cause some real problems. Oh, and fibromyalgia. Yeah, I've heard that's a son of a bitch too. Yeah, no, you, Anna. I appreciate you. I don't want to be in chronic pain. Yeah, no, and I'm just having an open conversation here, Anna. That's all. And I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I've taken quite a few beatings myself, and I'm sorry. You know, and don't take any of this as judgment. Just open conversation. That's all. You get some. What's wrong? You take care of you, MD. Didn't say anything to upset you. Yeah, man. You find out what works for you at any given moment. And we appreciate you too, Anna, because that's good friendship, right? That where we could just have an open conversation. I may be wrong, I may be right, maybe I just mulling over what I think might be, so that we can come to another conclusion. That's all. That's it. That's what good friendships are: appreciation and love, man. No judgment, not an ounce of judgment, my friend. Just kind of, and maybe I'm part of it, just saying it for me, so that I don't get to that point where it's too much. You know what I'm saying? Yes, thank you, IFV. Well, you share as much as you want to share here. It's been a crazy life for a lot of us, and I'm sure, Anna. I appreciate you. I really hope I didn't say anything to upset MD. I guess my heart was just, we start chatting, and then I start thinking about this friend who I love deeply, who I can't hold a conversation with anymore, and it pulls at my heartstrings, because this friend was a huge part of me finding my center, and I believe in cannabis. I think it's amazing. I think that it can help a lot of people. You are in good company, Anna, too, here, Anna. We appreciate you. You found a place where you can be heard, and we care. And without judgment, and an open, honest communication. Keeps digging 7. How you doing, brother? We appreciate you, communicating and making Anna feel welcome. We appreciate you. I just want to take a look at this real quick. That ain't gonna work. It says ETA is almost 7 o'clock. Oh my God, dude, what did we do? Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back, I promise. I just want to check this out. I did something else. All right, we're back. I'm back. Hope you guys are doing all right. We appreciate you. I am a woman. Oh, okay. Keeps digging 7. My apologies. I've been kind of driving, not paying attention to what's going on. Pull over for a second, take a look at the thing, because this is going to be the longest trip ever. IFV, yeah, I believe that we're connected with the other side, and I believe it's a positive thing to still express yourself. So maybe that's one of the tools I got to start utilizing again. Thank you for the reminder, IFV. Chat with my brothers, chat with the ones that have gone on before, with open, loving communication, and do something for myself, in their honor. Be close to them. That's a hell of a tool, brother. Every once in a while, I'll make a spirit plate for the ones that have passed. Something, a tool I was given. That's we take a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. It's not the food that feeds them. It's the intent, I was told. And then when the sun comes up the next morning, we bring that spirit plate into the woods, or give it back to Mother Earth in some way. Give it to a pet. You don't necessarily want to throw it in the trash, but that's just honoring that food by giving it back to Mother Earth is something that I was told, and that's something maybe I could do that every once in a while. It's hard when I find it hard to cook for myself. That's what I'll think next time. Make a little spirit plate for my brothers and get the motivation to do it for them, right? Yeah, and through these actions we celebrate them. They are always here with us. They hear us. I believe that completely. You guys are amazing. Backing each other up, caring for each other. I'm blown away. I'm so proud to be part of this community, that makes, I am worried about MD. I hope it wasn't something that we were talking about. We were talking about the possibility of over cannabis use. Maybe she's going through a lot, and we appreciate it, MD, for being here, spreading love. My Gams was sweet. She used to make homemade donuts. There we go. Maybe that'll help make it a little bigger. Still smell the big. She used to do it in like a big pot. Yeah, I appreciate this place. I appreciate the fact that we can all do this together. And Anna, you being here and being open and honest is a beautiful thing. You know, allowing me to be open and honest without, have to worry about, the criticism or feeling like I'm criticizing. I wanted to make that clear. That I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm here to try to find my way, to try to find the truth that I'm seeking so desperately. 'Tis a cruel world. 'Tis. We experience that a bit here. Most of the time, my philosophy is to try to express to these people that we know they're in pain and try to get them to admit it, or at least in a joking or kind of, sometimes in a little bit more of an aggressive way, picking on them about who's abusing or who's torturing them. But in a straightforward way. I haven't had that ability lately, man. I've been worn out on my own thing, so we just been blocking them. I've been blocking them. It is.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto New York 318 East.
318 East. I blew up the map a little bit, hoping that we may not miss wherever, because we're just about to get on 90 again. Because I'm paying more attention to the conversation and where I'm going in my head. I'm trying not to read as much.
Take the next right onto New York 318 East.
But we don't want to get on 90. That's the goal. That 90 BS. I was like, it's only 20 minutes longer, but after you go the wrong way twice and still get on 90 for a second, it's... Yeah, well, that's the bit. We laugh at ourselves. What's it going to do, huh? Get angry at me for being me? I could do that.
Continue on New York 318 East for 10 miles.
That's not going to help any of us here. MD. Well, I appreciate you, MD. Well, here's the thing. That's part of what I got to work on. I got to stop taking this stuff like, it's not, I'm so scared that I'm going to offend these people I care for that it's got to be me, right? It doesn't have to be you out there in YouTube land. There's a testimony right there. We know things are a struggle, MD. My sister painted these paintings that says I'm fine, and it's like this. She does it in this way that it's like distorted or whatever, and it's like written in sharp letters, but it's like, I have to show it to you. It's at the house, but it's obviously she's not fine. I think that's a lot of times we say we're fine, and it's okay not to be okay, MD. We're here with you. I'm not okay a lot lately. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm not. That dream I had the other night really to me up good. And yeah, the fact that I can openly and honestly communicate that is going to help me get through it. Yeah, and everybody's here for you, MD. You don't have to get into it. You don't have to say anything. But you're allowing me to be exactly who I am at any given time. We give you that same courtesy. We appreciate who you are at any given moment. And no expectations, huh? No expectations. Ooh, is this the outlet mall here? Geez. We're not making too much progress. Whatever, slow and steady. I ain't gonna worry about it. Show World. Yeah? You guys want to go check out Show World? 24-hour video? I wonder what that place is with the neon woman on the sign. You think it's an arcade? Join the Discord. Yeah, you guys we'd love to have you in the Discord. I'm still getting used to it. I'm not interacting on there as much as I'd like lately, but we're going to get on there and start doing some fun stuff together, watching movies and whatnot. Chatting a little bit. It was really nice to hear MD's voice. That was a blessing of the day for sure. Helped to put a smile on my face. Be able to see Mr. Boston's art was a blessing today. The pictures that MD posted as well, the pictures that we've all posted on there of ourselves and our art, I think it's absolutely awesome. Voice room, was that where we all chat? Was that how that? Again, I'm still clueless on this. I couldn't even tell James how to get on there. We're gonna have to figure that out. They have Crank like send him a thing the way that I get sent things, so that I can yeah, MD, bless you too. You're a valued member of this little community, this community that we're developing here together. Our turtle herd. Slow and steady. Nice and easy. Open, honest communication, I believe, is the key to figuring out the answer. Not being so determined to know, you know, despite how firm of a grasp you have on what you know, is to be able to kind of loosen that grasp a little bit and listen to your brothers and sisters. That's where true growth lies. That's where true healing begins. You know, we can't, it's hard for us to see past ourselves sometimes. That's the truth of it all. Bye, bye, bye. We will. We appreciate you, MD. Hold in there. We'll chat when I get to the house if you don't mind. It'd be nice to actually talk to you if you'd like. We are. We're gonna keep looking after you too, MD. Don't you worry about that. We're in this shit show together, my friends. We gotta accept our boundaries, Scott. You make wood carvings. The wood burnings, yeah, I did those. And there's some paintings I did out there as well. Some of my favorites. I've still got a handful more. There's some paintings that Jess did, Crank's wife. They're absolutely awesome. And there's a whole bunch of Mr. Boston's work. Like his philosophy, how it belongs to the world, right? Covet these things. It's mine. So much passion and love into them that we lose track that we do this to expose ourselves to the world in a different way. They're not carvings. They're wood burnings. On some pine wood. That I did. Well, one of them's kind of carved out too, the smokes one. Oh, what a ride. I appreciate you guys being along for the journey with me. More than I can say. Home even longer when I keep losing track of what I'm doing. I saw videos. Oh, those on the videos, no, those aren't me. Those big statues, the Native American statues, or like the carved Indians. No, those are things I found along the way. I didn't do those. I thought you were talking about the wood burning on the Discord. No, just some interesting art I found along the way. That's what those are. I'd like to get into carving. Hey, see what the hell I'm thinking, what I'm doing, where I'm going, what, where, why, or when. It's a garage sale full of tools, it says. It's alright, we don't need no more, nothing. Stop going to garage sales for a while. I gotta get rid of some of my tchotchkes. That's on the agenda, you know. Start simplifying. As our good buddy said earlier, these things that we own end up owning us. And it's weighing us down. You know, it's funny when I'm on the road in the Galactic Avenger here, when there is a mattress in the back and I got the kitchen set up. It's all so simple. It's all so easy. I miss that feeling, being free from all the burdens, all this extra stuff that I'm told I need, all this stuff I put all this time and effort into that I can't let go of. They're all just things. I realize that in this moment. I'm a great man. Hold on to the things that matter, the connections, appreciation, love, and respect that we find through open, honest communication. We appreciate you too there, IFV. Appreciate you thinking it's a cool place to be, man. It's something different. It's definitely something different. We strive to be open and honest. We strive to give our brothers and sisters a place to feel safe and to lean on their brothers and sisters in this world. And I feel blessed beyond words to have this community that we're developing here together. You know, to find these rarities in the world, right? These that we are, classified as misfits or weirdos, for having compassion and love in our heart. We're not the only one. There might not be many of us together, understanding that we deserve to feel our feelings completely despite what the world tells us. Understanding that there's hope in this world. Treating our brothers with compassion and our sisters with compassion and love helps us to spread that hope. Helps me to find a place where I can feel centered and appreciated. And I can't, you know, I strive to fill the world with words, right? There isn't the words to express how grateful I am in this moment for everything you guys do. And what's normal, right? You know, I guess it feels like sometimes normal is resentments and anger and passing the pain around. And that's the normal we're trying to break here. We're going to make compassion and appreciation the norm. Make the idea of to be the warrior in the garden to be the norm.
In half a mile, turn left onto US 20 East.
US 20 East. We know 20 runs right up through the res. Anyhow.
At the light, turn left onto US 20 East.
Yes, ma'am. Knowing that the world can be overwhelming sometimes. But you're not alone. There's a dispensary right around the corner here. We don't need to stop at. I appreciate you, brother. I didn't get to read the whole thing, but I appreciate you.
Continue on US 20 East for 4 miles.
4 miles on 20 East. These aren't gems I've developed on my own. These are tools I picked up along the way by opening my heart, by knowing there's something better in this world, to despite not knowing what it was or what it is. I'm a very blessed man to have had that realization as a young man that there was something more. And despite the fact that that's gone now from this world, it doesn't devalue that spot I found, that heavenly place with a family that took me in and cared for me. It adds more value to it, and to the wisdom that I was given through these great human beings, these men that had compassion, love, and hope in their heart. This one great man who understood I could be something more than I ever seen in myself, and I see that in you, my brothers and sisters. I see it. I see that true, compassionate human being that you're striving to be, and I do my best to emulate that. Doing my best, to accept that love as well, Jillian. And that's been the hardest thing for me in this world. And that was the first blessing that was given to me by my brother Steve when he passed. This true reflection of who I am and how he saw me. And the promise I made to him to always look at myself the way he looked at me. And I falter on that, I do. But I'm human, and I'm not going to hold it against myself. This cruel, painful world, and that whisper that grows in the back of our minds can consume us so quickly. This is the weirdest dispensary on the planet. If you take a left right here, it's a drive-through. I don't like going to that. Turtle herd, Jillian, we're proud to have you. The turtle herd. That one was actually Crank's little gift to us. I like that, because we're doing our best to move slow and steady. Compassion, love, and appreciation in our hearts. Despite the pain and anguish that finds us. That pain and anguish we feel so deeply, but yet we also find shame in it because the world tells us we're feeling these things. I don't know how it is to be a woman, but I feel like as a man, I was taught for too many years that I'm not allowed to feel anything but anger. And then I feel that anger and I'm a monster, right? How dare I? What else am I supposed to feel if that's the only thing I'm allowed to feel? What else are you supposed to feel, my brothers? My sisters as well. I know that burden's placed on you as well. This thing. Turtle Island in Jamaica, huh? Sounds like it could be a cool place. Some friends go to Jamaica. I was told if you do go to Jamaica, don't listen to any pretty women that come up to the fence trying to get you to come party off the resort. That's what I was told.
In a quarter mile, turn Pike Road.
Stay on the resort, my buddy says. They're there waiting for you. The pretty little girl's got a handful of buddies out there waiting to get their hands on you. So we're going to take a left right now.
Turn left onto Turnpike Road.
Turnpike Road. Taking a left, sirs. Madam, it's on the Turnpike Road. Alrighty, road. Alright. There we go.
Continue on Turnpike Road for 10 miles.
I think that little bit of a workout with the no power steering fluid's starting to pay off. It doesn't seem like such a struggle. That's it, right? Struggle makes us stronger. Gotta be careful, right, Anna? Where are you at, Anna, if you don't mind me asking? I was just curious if cannabis is readily available the way it is here in New York now. I know there's still this giant stigma on it. that whole this is your brain on drugs with the frying pan kind of BS. I guess it depends on what you're smoking. I've never really been an indica fan. Medical card cheap, awesome. Yeah, it's recreational here now, so and I guess if I'm going to travel, maybe. I guess I struggle with it being a focal point in my life. You know, it's I don't want that to define me anymore. You know, especially since it's defined my life for so long. You know, I want me and the compassion and I love to spread in this world to define me. You know, I guess that's where the struggle is for some people, and I'm not saying for all. Again, I'm just thinking out loud, right, wrong, or indifferent, being open and honest to the best of my ability. By 3 years. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you can get the medicine that you need. If you have the hand for botany, a garden is always an amazing thing. If that's something you can have, the sense of joy and pride that comes along with growing your own medicine is immense. You know, it's a lot of responsibility, a lot of care. Yeah, I'm with you. I'd rather cannabis as well than back to where I was. I'd rather, cannabis than a medication, than a pill. I feel like I can still be me if I utilize that medicine in a minimal way for me, and what works for me. There's so many medicines that take away who I am, and I don't like that. Oh, that's awesome. The last round, I think I did 6. Some Acapulco Gold, some sweet cheese has been my absolute favorite. Some Blue Dream and what's the other one? I don't know, those were my favorites. The Acapulco Gold was awesome. And sweet cheese. I got a friend of mine who's got like a foot tall one right now at the house. Place that we're gonna help trim them. I'm gonna help trim up here eventually. A little snippy. That's awesome. It's a good feeling, right, Anna? That's awesome. You got a cop next door who's cool. And you can, you're following the legal parameters for you so you can have that medicine. That's awesome. I'm glad it was kind of wearing away at it so we can do the medical research that so that this can help people, because I truly believe that I know that different cannabises affect me in a dramatically different way, and the fact that we can do the research now, because it's a hell of a lot more open, I think is awesome. It's CBD helps me immensely. I keep gummies on me. That's what helps me when my anxiety peaks most of the time. It soothes that anxiety pretty well. Golfy, brother. It does, and I'm glad you utilize that as well too. CBD is a great medicine. I don't know if you've ever tried CBG, but that's an energizing cannabinoid actually. If you get a cannabis that has high CBG in it too, that will really help you get up and get motivated and get moving. Sage and sour, if you ever find, is high CBD, high CBG. It said 17% CBD or THC, so it wasn't like anything crazy. And it had like a high amount of these other cannabinoids in it. It was extremely relaxing and motivating for me. I've only found the sage and sour once. Actually twice up north at the Mohawk. Here in New York, if you're ever up towards the Adirondack area, right above the Adirondacks, there's the Mohawk Nation, and they have like 150 dispensaries. Before things became really open here, once it became legal in the States and in Canada, they just like blew up with dispensaries up there. And now, like I said, Grandma's approved. Actually, I don't think it's too far from where we're at now. That's another really good one. That's one I like to go to if I was going to go to one. I got some buddies that take care of me because I help them out. So. Find a van, I think. Need to get out of this car. Been a big stressor on my plate. The sage and sour was the only one that I can really think of off the top of my head that had a high CBG content. It's one of those things I think that are, rarity, right? Anything that makes you feel like gives you that uppity sense must have some kind of CBG in it, because that's the cannabinoid that gives you energy. If you ever find a tincture of CBG, I recommend that. The tinctures are like without the zap or without the crash. It's absolutely amazing tincture. And I try to express to people that it's cannabinoids are non-toxic. You don't have to worry about getting dubbed if you don't like getting dubbed, There's a big stigma against CBD too. I remember like every place was selling CBD for a while before cannabis became legal here, and that's how I got exposed to it. And now that it's cannabis, there's no CBD anywhere. No one wants to buy CBD. There's a couple places I know of that where I found it. The CBD is one of my favorite brands. That's usually the one I buy. I have this other locally woman-owned vegan whatever. It seemed like pretty decent deal gummies that I got from this place. I forget what the name of them are. I'm sure I've showed them before. They're pretty good. I've heard that, so I guess there's oil-based gummies and then there's water-based ones, and I never knew the difference. I stopped at a place in Georgia and chatted with them a bit, and they had the difference, and they explained to me the water-based gummies, they go into your system faster, but they dissolve through your system quicker. So it all depends on what you're looking for. And for me, to get the effect, I usually take 25 to 30 milligrams of CBD, and I only had to take about 15 milligrams to really for it to kick in, and for it to help. So I do like the tinctures, but they seem to be ridiculously expensive most of the time. David, yes sir. How you doing today, Mr. Boston? Oil-based thing. And he says oil-based make me sick. Okay. Well, try the water-based ones, man. They hit me quicker, and it took less of a milligrammage to really help me out. I didn't even know there was a difference before that. But Mr. Boston, it's good to see you, brother. I don't know if you just popped in or whatnot, but I really enjoyed the art that you shared on the Discord, man. The Traveling Scott. If anybody's interested in checking out Mr. Boston's art or some of mine's on there, I think he put it in the general section, but we have some art in the art section as well. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed checking that out for a brief moment. Thanks, man. I appreciate you liking, Mr. Boston. Appreciate you being here, brother. Guess what? You got a job, David? Did you get one? What are you going to be doing there, big dog? I'm guessing you got a job, Mr. Boston. We're headed to Scott. We're headed back from Rochester. I had to drive out this morning despite my hesitation with the light and it didn't rain today and we got blessed, so I don't have to worry about that too much. We're headed back to the house right now, to Kirkville. clinics. The clinics. Are we talking about like the dispensaries, the medical dispensaries? Yeah, some of them are ridiculous. I stop at a few of them, and it's like I go to one that's in Clay. They have $40 quarters, and they have a really good sativa, Amnesia Haze. That's good medicine for me. Did I miss where David? I got this. What? Congratulations! Did David even tell us where he got hired at? I'm interested to find out. David, I still have the vape. I got a job. I'm moving to alcohol-free bar. Okay. To the alcohol-free bar. Okay, that's pretty awesome. They did like juices and coffees and whatnot. That certification can be kind of a pain in the ass, for sure. There, when I was in Florida, I signed up for this app, Weezer or something, where you do kitchen work, and I had to get approved by ServSafe. And that was, the standard $165, hold at 140, blah blah blah, ServSafe stuff. And then there's a lot of those alcohol questions. They show you a video right beforehand, before you take the test. No beer is alcohol. Wait, what? Yeah, no beer, right? Yeah, an alcohol-free bar, right? So teas, coffees, and whatnot. Am I assuming wrong? See, up here, it's so flooded in New York that, if you go up to the Mohawk Nation, they have like zips for $50 at a lot of places. They're overstock or whatever. That's like a 2 or 3 hour drive. Or a lot of these places like the deals, they have the pre-ground quarters for $30 at the one that I go to. I'm all about the deals. It's got to be good medicine too, but I like getting the deals. And trying to live minimally still so that we can pile up this money towards the next right thing, The clinics are cheap. Yeah, congratulations on the job, David. We're excited for you, brother. Sounds like a good opportunity, my friend. These guys are right on my ass. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm doing the speed limit. I don't give it. Slow right down to the speed limit. It says 35, brother. I ain't got right on my ass until whatever. Anyhowsin'. I appreciate you guys keeping me company. It looks like we're still a ways away, 7:05, and it's 40 minutes still. JJ, what's up? Hope you're chilling, brother. I hope you're doing all right. Hope today finds you well, good sir. Joining me on the ride home, brother. The ride home. Is this in? I keep getting these like flashes if I know where I am. I don't know where I am. Stop acting like I know where I'm going. I don't know. I know where I'm headed. I don't know where I am. I wish I could show you guys.
In a quarter mile, continue straight onto New York 5 East.
No problem. Boston Medical. That's what we're talking about. Euros and whatnot. Okay, must be in Europe.
Continue straight onto New York 5 East.
Don't get lost. Too late for all that. We got the gypsy. You can't get lost. A little turned around, unless we lose signal completely. Which we only lost the signal there a couple times, which is very surprising. I'll take the longer way to know that we're not going to lose signal. Oh my God! Come on. There you go. Patience. Patience is the key. Don't get frustrated. Let them all pile up. You can only do what you can do. La-di-da. Make sure. My buddy today was talking about a minivan for sale. Maybe we'll have a galactic minivan in the next go-round. The school bus, I think I got to get into something. no matter what I do to this thing, I really don't think I'm going to be able to get it. It was a struggle to get it to pass inspection the last time, and it was pulling teeth and stress. And to be honest with you, too, I put a lot of miles on this thing. It's time to let it go. It's time to let the Galactic Avenger lay to rest. Like I said, maybe put it into the hands of someone else. Here's the thing. I have to get what I can, I either have to be helped so that I can help another, or I'll have to at least get what I can get out of junking this thing to put towards something else. The first step here is to get ready so that we can do the next right thing. We get back to Sally's, grow this community. Yeah, other phones in there. There's a couple vans there, looking too nice for my view. We are. There's the orchard. Awesome. We're not that far from home. We just got done praising how we haven't had no glitches. But, yeah. It's a hard thing not to answer that call, Jillian. It's a hard thing to change your life. I hope this here helps to fill that void. For me, I struggled for a lot of years to not fall back into that lifestyle of drugs and alcohol because I didn't find something to fill that void, So it was hard to find purpose. It's still hard for me to purpose sometimes because I grew up with that being the purpose, right? What do you mean everybody has a party all the time? What are you talking about? Like, it's Wednesday night. It's time to get it, That excitement, the adrenaline can be so addictive that false validation through these people who aren't your friends and don't give a shit about you. I remember this gas station. But, yeah, they don't really care, man. I think a lot of these people that validate us and that we find comfort in spending time with when we're doing these, they're lost, man. They accept us because we're doing the same thing they're doing, and it makes it okay, If it's something that's not okay for you in life, and it's something you want to be away from, we commend you deeply, Jillian. There you go. Do what you got to do. I don't know. I mean, if you can block them completely, you don't do it. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with where you are and how your phone is. I'm not a tech guy, but you do the best you can, Jillian. You keep pushing forward. We're here with you. We commend you for not answering that call. These people want to get us wrapped up. They want something from you. They want your money, or they want that validation of you doing this thing. And, proud of you. Proud of you standing up for yourself, Jillian, and not indulging in that. It's a hard thing, right? It's a hard thing to not indulge in this stuff. I'm sure if you're anything like me, it was something that was presented to you as a very young person that, short-term pleasure for long-term consequences. Yeah, right? Like, oh, yeah. Like, what are you talking about, long-term consequences? As we get older, we start to realize that these consequences are the balance in our heart and mind. That's the consequence. That lifestyle is, some people can hold on to it and push through it and be okay with it. I'm just not. And, I don't know. I don't judge anybody for what they're going through, but I choose for me to do something different. And now it's 12:27 p.m. Snow. Holy snikes. Yeah, whatever you got to do, Jillian. We're very proud of you. Without a doubt. That means the world to me, Jillian, because I question my place here sometimes, what I'm doing and where I'm going. Especially since, I weigh it against the burrito of yesterday, right? I weigh what's going on here with what happened yesterday, right? And, we had a hell of an epic run there for a while, and it was amazing, and I can admit that part of that was me and how I expressed myself and that vigor of life and ambition that shines through that vigor in those moments. but I'm also not going to stop because I can't put on that mask. I'm going to be who I'm going to be in any given moment. And you appreciating us being here means the world to me, Jillian. It gives purpose to this ride home, true purpose, that we can help a friend who's struggling with something I know all too well, struggling with something that took both my brothers. That's the reality of it. It took countless friends, just know that, tomorrow's not granted, especially with that lifestyle. That lifestyle breeds insanity in 1,000 different ways, and you don't deserve that in your life, Jillian. You deserve better. You being on here struggling to do something more proves that. Without a doubt, to me, proves that. You're here right now being open and honest. You deserve better. Despite whatever may have happened in the past. We set those blocks down and stop focusing on them. Focus on this block we're setting in front of us in this moment. That can be a very taxing thing to do. It can be a very overwhelming thing to do, especially alone. We're not meant to do these things alone. I don't know if you're a part of any groups or organizations that might be able to help you, but I know that there's meetings out there for people that struggle, and you don't have to say you're anything to go to these meetings. You just have to not want to do whatever it is you're not trying to do right now, right? You got a brother here, Scott. Thank you, Mr. Boston. That means a lot to me, man. That means a lot. I feel like I've gained a lot of brothers and sisters recently, and it means a lot to me, man. I take that responsibility with an open heart, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you more than I can say, brother. We weather the burden together here, man, as family, and then that's what truly matters, man. Not these giant numbers, not. Now the goal of being monetized is amazing, and I'm appreciating we're creeping towards that goal with every moment that you guys watch. Helps me to get to the watch hours I need to see how this will play out, because I have full intent in my heart to use whatever monetization comes to do the next right thing, and I plan on working hard, pushing through the struggle of life so that I can live this lifestyle of doing the next right thing. And you guys being a part of that is immense to me. A sense of gratification and appreciation beyond words, knowing that we're in this shit show together. I'm not alone. That feeling consumed me in life, where it made me this world. It made me not want to be a part of it anymore because I had nothing left here, and that's a lie. That's a lie from the whisper in the back of our minds. There is something left for you in this world. There's something left for me here. At the very least, it's to spread the love and respect that I was given. Come on now, there we go now. Here we go. Jim Cheerio and a cup of tea, Dad. Appreciate you being with us on the ride back to the old homestead. And of course, as we get closer, it starts glitching out, mow. And I guess I jumped on that live the other day, and it's I was told that it was going all right. Maybe we'll get to the house and it'll work all right. I don't know. It's a T-Mobile thing. We only tried it one day there at the house. First day of many more, David. Yes. This today is the beginning of your new life, man. Today, right now. That's what you have control over. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow will never come. Right now. Tim's Guns a cool place too. I got a little distracted. But yeah, right now, this is where you make a change in your life in this moment. And I fall into a place of serious threats from time to time. And I do all these things that I know that are good for me, and I don't. First shift, awesome, man. We're really proud of you, brother. Keep pushing forward, doing the next right thing for you. We got love, compassion, and appreciation in our hearts for you there, brother. It's an awesome thing. You got yourself a new job there, man. We celebrate the wins in life together, and we'll weather the burden together. That's what we do here. You want to be a part of that? You're welcome. All you got to do is stick around for a while. If you feel up to it, hit that red button at the top of the screen, become part of the turtle herd, and you get notified when we go on live. So we're kind of doing them randomly lately. Get on here every morning, sometime between 7:30 and 8:30, sometimes earlier. I try to spread hope and inspiration to the best of my ability in the AM. But yes, sir. Yeah, what a world, what a world. Jillian, Anna, you are a sweetheart, thank you. That's it. Take care of each other out there in YouTube land. Proud of all you guys, man. Sticking around today. Keeping me company on the way home. Resentments, I think, is what the conversation started about. Trying to strive to not hold resentments against is the reminder of these things I don't have anymore. Set myself free from them. Trying to find a home of my own and a lifestyle that defines me. And I appreciate you guys being a part of that. We're feeling around in the dark right now. We're right at the beginning of things here. We've only been doing this for a few months, and we've really only started growing over the last month in a really epic way. And lately too, I judged myself over the last week or two, and no, I don't think that's the way it should be. We gotta judge ourselves on the whole, and how, and in this moment, what we're doing right now. That's what matters. This moment. You're striving to be something more than you were in the last moment. That's what matters. Or at least striving to hold on and not push, not fall backwards. Anna, you're awesome. You rock. What I'm talking about. I learned by watching you, Anna. I learned by watching you, man. Well, I'm just trying to find a softer way, man. A true understanding of healing through open, honest communication. That's all. It's getting closer every day. We're human and we falter, and that's all right. You guys accept me for who I am at any given moment, and that's appreciated beyond words. I spent my whole life striving to be something and to be accepted. Be the jester, be the hard worker, be the good son, be the, be whatever I needed to be to get validation. And you feed that demon long enough, man. You feed that beast. Just gets stronger and stronger, and it's never enough. I'm starting to realize as I find true love for myself, that hole in my heart is tending to shrink a bit. It's not something that has to be constantly fed, and I don't need to constantly be validated by others. I need to find that validation inside of myself. David, I'm sorry, brother. Do I want you to know what? I can't read your last one. It says message was denied, brother. Really want me to know you're going to have to say it again there, David.
In a quarter mile, use the right lane to take the New York 5 East ramp to Syracuse.
Say something inappropriate? Not, David? Oh, slow and steady. Things are starting to look familiar. We're getting there.
Use the right lane to take the New York 5 East ramp.
It's free, just like kind words and hugs.
Continue for 5 miles.
Kind words and hugs are free. Why are they so rare? Right? I guess that's the norm we're trying to break here, right? They are free. They shouldn't be so rare. That's good to hear, David. It's your first work shift in 3 years, man. Hell yeah, brother. That's a hell of a leap to take. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, David. You know, doing anything. How misled utopia would say it, that we persist with these rituals in our lives. They become ritual through time and continuous exercising of these things we do, right? You don't work, you don't whatever, and then it becomes normal, and then it's hard to break that ritual. You know, at any given moment you can break that ritual, David, and you're a blessing, my brother. You're coming in here and expressing yourself and breaking that ritual that you didn't want to live in anymore. And that's amazing. You got this, David. You got this, brother. Take us with you tomorrow in your heart. And know that we're with you, brother. And it's not going to be easy, right? It's going to be anxious. It's going to be weird. You're going to be nervous. Am I not good enough? I'm going to pick everything up. You're probably going to pick up a lot of shit because, you know, that's what we do when we're noobs, right? We shit up. But it's all right, man. It's okay. Man, go in there, shit up. The best way you know how, and learn from those ups and don't, you know, just be awesome. You're going to be awesome. You know, you're going to do great, man. You got an open, compassionate heart, man. You're going to do great. I have faith in you, David. That's absolutely amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. Proud of you, brother. Oh, what's this at? 695. I don't know. I'm just gonna follow the gypsy. Whatever. David, man, David, that means the world to me, man. I can't, you're gonna bring me to tears here, bro. I'm like, none of us can do it alone, brother. None of us can do it alone, man. That was a very, very real statement, bro. We're proud of you, David. You're kicking ass right now, man. Driving home from Ohio? No, I just keep going the fucking way 3 different times. But yeah, brother, I wish I could read your statement a little bit closer, but I think I got the gist of it, man. And I'm so proud.
In 2 miles, use the left 2 lanes to take the New York 695 exit toward I-690 Fairgrounds.
I'm trying to listen to this. We're real close, though. We're in Camillus area, which is not that far. Ooh. Man, I wish I could drive at night. The movie tavern's over there. Al's Mike is calling me. Well, I'll have to talk to him later. Give me a second. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take that call. And
use the left 2 lanes to take the New York 695 exit.
No is a reasonable answer, man. I want to help people out. I want to start keeping shit simple in my life, man. I'm just going to start.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
That's complicated. That's where I'm at right now. I don't give a shit. You know, it's just this thing, and if I could just, you know, no. I just want it to be simple, man. I don't want to deal with any bullshit, man. Yeah, brother, well, just slow and steady, man. Slow and steady. I know that you get this ambition in this pop, right? You got it in you to do all these things. Twilight Zone episodes where the guy never reaches his destination. Yeah, maybe, or like, what was that at Freddy's Nightmare, Freddy had Nightmare on Elm Street, where they're driving around and he keeps unfolding the map forever, and in the dream it says and he goes, what's the map say? The map says that's what it says. But he just keep driving around the same thing. Yeah, maybe. But David, I'm sorry, brother. I'm trying to. So here's the thing, man. Start slow and steady, bro. You know, and I think that maybe leaning on cannabis, kind of cannabis for you.
In half a mile, use the left 2 lanes to take the I-690 East exit toward Fairgrounds, Syracuse.
Might be a good idea, man. Get back on the medicine might be a good idea too. We got the great New York State Fair going on here, guys. Great New York State
Use the left 2 lanes to take the I-690 East exit.
There's a whole lot of shenanigans over there. We don't need this thing anymore. X out of that. Yeah, that's the New York State Fair.
Continue on I-690 East for 10 miles.
You can see the Ferris wheel. It's all lit up at night. It's going on for the next week or so, I think. Anyway. Guys, I don't know. That would advise me worrying more about driving safety than showing you guys the fair. Well, let's not judge David in what decision he makes. He probably should speak with a doctor and weigh his options. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a doctor. Who am I to say what you should take? I know from my personal experience that there's a lot of consequences to medicines, right? There's a lot of, there's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of, especially with emotional medicines, man. They any emotional medicine you take will straight warn you that it can make it worse. It can make you feel hollow, it can make you feel broken. For me, those medications, man, it's tricky. It's a tricky thing, right? Meds, this pill, right? But I'll be honest, man. I've contemplated lately, in the depths of the anxiety I've felt lately, is to go back and get some medication for a while, something that'll help me, man, get my head back together. But it's a tricky thing, right? Like, then you're relying on this other dealer, right? And I'll be honest with you, my brother Rob, when he passed, the big part of the reason that he didn't make it was because he was on something that helped his anxiety and depression. And then his Medicaid failed. And he resorted back to the drugs, man. And the drugs took him very soon after that, And again, you just take all this with what you need, brother. You figure out what you need. You talk to as many people as you need to, and you figure out what's good for you. I'm not a doctor, man. I just know that for me, I steer away from that. But again, I'm telling you, I've been contemplating it lately, man. Going back and getting on something that helps me. The gabapentin, helps me with anxiety because it numbs them nerve endings that consume me, so I can actually start to do something. When I have anxiety so bad, it helps a lot with anxiety, man. I don't like the idea of continuously being on it, and now their game plan is to keep double dosing you. I don't like that, but I don't know. It's a struggle, man. For me, cannabis and CBD gets me through mostly. There are still times of immense pain where cannabis isn't the best thing for me, and I've been, and I need to realize that. It's not a cure-all all the time. Sometimes I need to feel my emotions. Sometimes I need it, or I need to just be without it. And I don't know enough about you to really get a firm understanding of what you should be doing, brother. I want you to explore all your options, man, because I know there's a lot of concerns out there in the mental health community when it comes to medications, man. Especially, they tell you straight up, whatever they try you on, they're going to tell you that you need to be acknowledged of what you're on. You need to acknowledge how you feel while you're on whatever this thing is that you're on, and stop taking it immediately if you start feeling worse, man, because it can make it worse. Now, cannabis too. You can smoke a little cannabis and be the wrong kind of medicine for you, and you can immediately go into an anxiety attack. That's why I stay away from indicas. Stay away from hybrids. I go right for the sativas, man. They're the only things that don't give me anxiety and help me to find a sense of euphoria and this sense of novelty in the mundane, where I can push through and cope with the pain that I'm in, man. But that's for me. I'm not telling. I completely understand that medicine, especially emotional medicine, is different for everybody, my friend. I know some people that are happy taking pills every day, and then I'm happy for them that they're happy, But I think that truly. Maybe for a while too. That's the thing, right? Maybe for a while it is. Get on them, wean yourself, whatever. I'm not telling you to get on them. Here's another thing too with medication. I start taking the shit, and then I'm like, I feel better. I don't need this shit. And then all of a sudden I'm like, and then it's a shit show, man. Mental health is something hard to navigate. Shout out Scott, everyone going through it. Damn straight, Inspire. You know, we're here doing our best, spreading love and appreciation through pain and anguish, resentment. Our brother David's doing very well, and we're proud of him, man. I implore you to find the inspiration inside of your heart to evaluate what medicine you need in your life, man. And you listen to you and what works for you. You know, and if you're hurting that bad, man, I've been there. I just recently, man, I've contemplated it. Going to the doctor, playing the game, man. You know, it's so paralyzing sometimes. You know, anxiety, depression, and grief is. Wow, that's absolutely beautiful. But I wonder if you can see that. You probably can't see it. You can see part of it. But I can only do so much, bastard. Where do you want me to go? Ah, honking at me. You're looking up here. You're looking up, he says. Probably shouldn't be trying to look at that sign. Probably should pay more attention to driving. Or something. I was driving fine. That dude just wants me to speed on the highway? I don't understand. Whatever. Oh, pain. Yes, Mr. Boston, pain. How do we navigate such things? You know, we can't numb it all the time. Pain's an essential thing in this world. Yeah, you can numb it all the time. You know, and here's the thing, I guess, you know, but there are pain that, you know, like the fibromyalgia stuff that our friends deal with here. And nice. DYI. DYI. We appreciate you, DYI. We appreciate you being here, man. There's a reason you found us today, my friend. We're all going through this together, man. Hold on, man. We're gonna do our best to help you navigate and figure it out. Doing yoga, I think, is something that I need to. It sounds like a good medicine, man. Listening to music, hydrating, you know, reaching out to a friend, being open about your emotional state, are all beautiful medicines. It's hard to indulge in these things sometimes through our pain, but it's a slow and steady decline into that abyss of anxiety and loss and pain. It's a slow and steady incline back out of it. You know, it is the real way out of it as far as how I feel. I might be wrong, but I know that instant gratification, you know, okay, I'm out of it and I'm good, is just like an illusion. You're still in that hole, I think. You know, like, stop taking that pill and see how much worse it gets. You know, and then not only are you you're feeding for that pill too. There's gotta, you know, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm being open and honest with you guys about my struggle, man, to the best of my ability, and what I've found that helps me the majority of the time. You know, and sometimes I feel absolutely insane because, you know, cannabis makes it worse. Even the kind of, you know, sometimes, most of the time, this medicine, sometimes during the depths of my anxiety, just it makes it worse, man. And it's crazy because I know what medicines help me. You know, I thought I knew it sometimes. Yeah, when I was younger, I was really kind of messed up by it because there was no research on it. It was like this thing that was a huge part of my life that could cripple me or make me feel superhuman, you know, or could heal me. And I was always too thick-headed to drop it out of my life because that was like a staple of what we did. And I think that as I grow up, yeah, coffee helps, man. Stimulant, get moving forward. You got to replace that with something. I know a lot of people drink seltzer waters. I don't know if that helps you out. I think you're talking about non-alcoholic beer or something. But, yeah, slow and steady. Nice and easy. We'll figure it out. Start real slow, man. That's what I can say, Dave. Start real slow, man. You've done a lot, man. You got a job. You stopped drinking booze. You know, I think that it's a good idea to cut whatever heavy drugs you might be doing out of your life.
In 2 miles, use the left lane to take the I-481 north exit toward I-90 throughway.
Oh. $5.55. I'm almost there. I promise you that. Gas light went on. that stop to get gas. I hope that just went. Oh yeah, it just went on. We can stop here at the Kirkville exit, get gasoline, and still light out, man. Everybody's got their lights on. I'm racing to get home before the sun goes down. I don't get pulled over if I have my lights on. Yeah, brother. Be excited, man. Come back, tell us how it went. We'd appreciate that. 3:39 here. Let's 5 knots. I think it's about the same here, maybe a little bit more. We'll find out. I don't use any, Mr. Boston says. Good, man. Do you find yourself struggling with depression, anxiety, grief? Is there anything that you struggle with?
In half a mile, use the left lane to take the I-481 north exit toward I-90 thruway.
Yoga, right? You just suggested. It's hard for me to keep track. I can just glance for a second. I believe you recommended yoga. That helps, Mr. Boston. Catch you later, David.
Use the left lane to take the I-481 north exit.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, look, James, there you are, still on the ceiling.
In 1.5 miles, take exit 5 east for Kirkville Road.
Alrighty, roadie. I thought I canceled that stupid thing. Appreciate the hearts going up on the side. That's awesome. It's been an awesome ride home with you guys, man. It's been an awesome ride back to the old homestead in the camper car. I was talking to randos about Salmon River possibly tomorrow. Now I'm doing some hiking this weekend. My stepmom lives out that way, and I wanted to see her for a while. Maybe I could stop over there and spend the night afterwards, so I don't have to drive all the way back from Salmon River, and I could spend a little bit more time out that way with them, because the two illegal things would be the red light and the uninspection. So I'm trying to avoid driving around like that. That's my biggest concern right now.
In a half mile, take exit 5 east for Kirkville Road.
And in my right mind, it doesn't seem like so big of a deal to get in there and fiddle with it some more. Right? I definitely got to do that. Get in there and fiddle around with it just a little bit more.
Take exit 5E. In a 1/4 mile, merge onto Kirkville Road.
I think I struggle with saying no too, man. I'm proud of myself with that phone call, man. Just, that was another one of the words of wisdom my father gave me. Man, something no's a reasonable answer. No is reasonable, man. And I still give a little bit of explanation to the people I care for, but no's a reasonable answer. No, I don't want to get wrapped up into shenanigans. Yeah, I'm sure it's simple and you can whatever, and it's all good, but no. No.
In a 1/4 mile, merge onto 53 Kirkville Road.
Okay, I'm striving to keep things simple here. Striving. Be open and honest and real, man. I don't like the bullshit. I like to keep things simple.
Merge onto 53 Kirkville Road, then take the I-481 south ramp.
Exit navigation. Excellent work. Anyway, we're not too far from the old homestead. Simple life, happy me. That's what I'm working on. I've made things real complicated on myself. In a few different ways lately, especially, man. I'm trying to help people and alleviate what's going on with me and feel a little and it's caused a lot of problems, man. And I need to start thinking about making things as simple as possible and saying no. Say no, man. That's it. It's the best thing to do. Run it again. Let's be real. Let me see what you got to say here, but let me park. What we got going on there, Mr. Boston? You and me both. I had 2 kids without thinking about the woman. She does take care of them, however. What are you talking about, MD? We're glad to have you back. We all got to accept whatever's going on around us, right? And that's one of the things that I was worried that I upset you. That's why you left, and that's something I'm working on. Not getting over wrapped up in what I did wrong or whatever. You guys deserve that too, man. That's a big thing that I hold against myself. And I'm working on that. So no, you didn't make me feel any type of way. I respect you having to take the time you have to take, and I respect that, appreciate a lot. Mr. Boston, damn, bro. I wish we love you, bro. Misled Utopia, I love you too, man. I love you deeply. A little worn out, but in a good way today. Gonna stop and get some gas. Let's go in there and try to not look like an idiot talking to my phone, but I'll take you guys in with me. How's that sound? Make me look like a weirdo. That's all right. I got 10 weird friends with me. We're gonna be all right. Oh God, a little stretchy. They just came back from Rochester. We had to drive the old Galactic Avenger all the way out there, but I'm glad I made that choice, because for a second I almost didn't. For a second I was like, oh, this and that, and the light in the car, and make the choice. Say yes to life, my friends. It'll exceed your greatest expectations. I'm feeling a whole lot better than I would have if I'd have said no today. How you doing, brother? I'm holding up to the best of my ability. I like weirdo too. MD. Yeah, can I get, shit, I didn't look at the pump number out there, the 4. Can I get 20 on 4, please? Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yeah, that's all. How you holding up today, buddy?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
Little, no worse for the wear, I suppose, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we'll be all right, brother. You have a great day. Alrighty, roadie. I'm telling you guys, Scott W is an actual hero, and Big Scott is. Oops, sorry, brother. I didn't mean to shut the door in your face.
You're busy.
Oh, not at all. I'm just pretending. I just play a busy guy on TV. That's it. I'm a busy guy, he says. Scott is a machine, he says. A machine. Yeah, maybe. So what did Scott, I really need to chat. I didn't see in Discord what we're talking about here. Well, I didn't get really a chance to look either, so I'd really be interested to see what Scott W's got going on there. What do you... Doodly-doo. It's pumping. Mr. Boston. I used to do carpentry, taking with... Yeah, it's not the weirdest thing in the world. I thought someone was just calling my name. Jillian, we're... God, shit, but it doesn't find us. Totally weird. Hell yeah. I own the old weird flag that flies sometimes. I get you. He's gone to the gym. Good for him. Been making serious threats for a while. Machine. A machine, she says. I appreciate you, MD. Looks like a mouse. Well, we got a whole bunch of warriors in here, striving to be something more to the best of their ability. That's appreciated in a million different ways. It was a blessing to have Misled Utopia pop in and say hi to us. It's absolutely amazing. Let's just give me a second here, guys. Slow and steady. Nice and easy. You lazy bitch. I'm a lazy bitch too. How lazy? You want to talk about lazy? Jesus, man, I hit my ruts, I get real lazy. Well, that's all right. Sometimes we got to push forward. Start making serious threats. I know that I have a lot more energy when I work out. Bitches up in here, me included. How about that? Scott W putting us all to shame, that son of a bitch. He's fucking working out, making me look like a chump. Me too. Sup, Snow. We're just talking about how we're all a bunch of lazy bitches, me included. That's awesome, man. Give thanks for that meal that your woman made, man. Fucking A right. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's good for you. The meal that Mr. Boston's about to eat, or that we're all lazy pieces of shit around here. What's the good part? The lazy bitch squad. All right, done. I mean, we say the turtle herd isn't enough, but now we're the lazy bitch squad. I guess I'll roll with it. We are the lazy bitch squad around here. Making serious threats about doing some serious shit on a daily basis. The lazy bitch squad. Just a herd of turtles. Yes, ma'am. Slow and steady. Mr. Boston. Nice, Mr. Boston. Make you anything good, brother? We have 2 hats. I was told a while back that my superpower is the fact I can rock any hat. It's like a weird superpower, but if there was superpowers in this world, I'm sure I'd be stuck with one weird ass one like that, right? What's your superpower? I can rock any hat. I'm telling you, pink fluffy fedoras, it doesn't matter. Ridiculous. I forgot this is the Amazon gas station. Me too. Same Scott. Me too. Depends on the day you catch me, I suppose. There are days you definitely can't call me a lazy bitch. Last summer, I painted an enormous house all by myself and built 2 decks, and I'd never built a deck before. Definitely wasn't being a lazy bitch then. But lately, I'm sure you looked amazing in it. Just walk around pimpskin. I'm not all that, she says. All right, then. Oh, sweet Lord. What a day, what a day, what a day. Wherever you're coming from, wherever you're going, appreciate you having you. Appreciate you being here. Enjoying the cruise home with us. Right around the corner. May or may not have caused myself some problems. That lady was on the phone. It's weird nowadays, like, you know, I don't really stop much because, you know, everybody's got a phone. And I do. It seems like 9 out of 10 times when I do stop, people don't need nothing. That's all right. Maybe I should stop more often. Hate to miss out on an opportunity to do the next right thing. Jillian. Cowboy hat at the house I rock pretty hard too, believe it or not. The sun's right there. We made it right. We made it home right in time too. That sun's gonna go down, and we'll be driving around in the dark with one headlight. Feel free, brother. What did she make you? Anything good? I'm curious. Cowboy hat. I'm not necessarily a cowboy. I like hanging out with Indians. You know I'm a sucking white guy. Ooh. steak and stir-fried vegetables. Sounds like a good meal. When I was at Elnor and Sonia, they made me a steak and some fried veggies. Potatoes, carrots, and green beans with like chunks of garlic and like olive oil and yumminess. It was pretty good. Cost a lot of money to send a gift. What are we talking about? I lost the address to what? Whose address did you lose? I'm completely lost now what we're talking about there, ladies. Doesn't take much to lose me, though, I suppose. I don't even need that stuff. I need to stop chain smoking. Making serious threats. I did end up buying another bag of tobacco. The next serious threat is to quit when this one's gone. Stick around for a while, help me figure it out. Toothpicks and the hard candy seem like a great idea. No worse for the wear today. Got out, got moving. Appreciate you guys driving. It's a hell of a drive home. I made it a little bit longer on myself. It's nice to have everybody here. So sorry. I wish I could keep up with the conversation here, but I should drive. I gotta drive. That's what I'm doing. Resentments, I think, was the topic here, if I remember correctly. Not holding resentments against ourselves, being appreciative and compassionate for the caring, loving human being you are. It does sound like some steak, fried veggies. I love to cook. I've lost that passion through not having anybody to cook for. Made the creamy pesto raviolis a couple times. I don't know. We used to cook big meals at the house with the boys now. Big pots of ziti and chili and over soup. Used to make packs of venison burger, and that was always fun. You are keeping well there, Crystal. Because the kind of compassionate communication is an amazing thing. You guys are awesome. I'm just going to cruise quietly for a few minutes. Sunset behind us. Believe it or not, that's a plexiglass back window, my friends, and it's lasted almost 2 months now. $65 fix there in my. If you dig back deep enough, a while back, quite a few shorts, or quite a few lives ago, you could watch me. You can watch me fix that. No, it's a plexiglass from Home Depot, 65. How much would it cost just to have it fixed? I don't know, too damn much. So, plexiglass. The rest of the car is held together with duct tape and love. The back window might as well be plexiglass. A little bit of adhesive and some sheet metal screws and some flex tape. We should go check out Wicked Shop there. I know a witch. She's an amazing human being. A good friend of mine since childhood. I drive by her house all the time. She's got a little shop there. The CNY Witch, I think is what her name is on Facebook. Maybe I don't know if she's got a. I don't think she's got a YouTube, but on Facebook, I'm pretty sure it's Julie. Julie Cullen, the CNY Witch. Some really good stuff in that cool little shop. Hey Anna, you're in the right place. We accept you for who you are. Bless you for coming in and opening it up and being honest and truthfully with yourself, with us. It's an amazing thing, you know. And like I said, it's not typical in this world for people to express themselves fully or to accept who they are or to feel their emotions completely and feel welcome, appreciated beyond words. More than I can say. You guys are saving me, saving me from falling deeper into this hole of resentment and anxiety and grief that I tend to fall in because I decide that I'm alone and I don't let anybody in. And I'm going to handle it all myself, and it's going to be okay. And it just isn't. It just isn't when you're all alone. It's not the place you deserve to be, my friends. Yeah, you are totally welcome. Each and every of you out there in YouTube land, you're all totally welcome. Open, compassionate, loving appreciation. I haven't seen anything really get wiped away in a while. That's awesome. We haven't had anybody come in here pop. That's great. Turtle. There's does the Lazy Bitches Club. What we're gonna do with Scott W. He goes to the gym every day. What are you talking about? He's take an example from Scott W. and start going to the gym, without a doubt. Is this cop trying to hide behind? All right. The cop just 4 feet from the house. We're right up the road. Of course, it's right next to the house, right? Crystal Jackson. Yes, you're right. Very much so. I want to meet my niece. That's my sister, Crystal. Amazing human being. I appreciate and miss you, sis. I love you deeply. I went out and did something with myself today, and that feeling of uselessness has faded a bit. I'm still struggling with what I'm doing and where I'm headed, and I've decided to be an adult here and figure out what I'm doing and take care of me before I jump off again. I needed that time to find a sense of center and peace, and through Rob's help, develop this thing so I can have a community of compassion, love, and respect to lean on, and I want to try to do the adult thing. I'm not saying I'm gonna make it. I might just leave tomorrow morning. I'm missing you now. My sister Crystal, I just want to be. You say it so freely, and you've changed my life through this understanding that I deserve to hear it. I know that might sound crazy to some of you guys, but I haven't heard it, like that, and to hear it like that readily and be able to say it readily. Really has helped me to find value inside myself, sis. I appreciate you. I love you. And I can say loving, get better at loving myself. We'll hang out for a little bit if you guys want. Catch my breath. Oh, you, Anna. You here with right now. We're here for you. It's a struggle. Me and my younger sister haven't spent much time together in our lives, and it's a blessing that we've reconnected and actually spent some time for the first time in our lives. We actually been able to spend some extended period of time because I went down and took the leap. And I'm adamant about making her a part of my life. We got to spend one amazing summer together as young children, and then from there on, it's been like every 5 or 10 years we got to see each other. But it's been amazing lately. And her fiance there, Rob, my spiritual brother-in-law. What's up, James? I am extremely lucky, Anna. You're right. It's a blessing, right? To have family, to have, it's, I understand the other side of it too. I understand being on the outside looking in. We got to strive for this. We got to find it. I had to go down and make myself, push through to be around these people I love and, accept the other family I have and accept the distance that has to be between us too. It's not always a fairy tale, right? Family. It can be a curse word. Brother from another mother, without a doubt, good sir. My Brodus Robus of Miss Letitopius. I appreciate you, Mr. Boston. That means a lot, brother. And I feel you too. It's family it can be a rough thing. I found this sense of family in those men that I speak of quite a bit, Rob, Steve, and Al. And for a long time, I couldn't engage with my biological family at all because I had to figure out a way to not live that lifestyle and not get too involved. I'm so glad that I can have that type of relationship with my sister and my brother there. And Crystal, this close, loving, compassionate relationship. And I'm so glad that now Brianna comes in every once in a while, is striving to grow and learn. And my sister Nicole, is doing her best. And she's striving, and she comes and sees us every once in a while. I'm lucky for these things. And sometimes in life we can't have these things, I guess, is where I'm going at. And sometimes we got to understand that there needs to be some distance, and that's okay. I never had that issue with my sister Crystal. I'm definitely lucky to have that in my life now. I believe that more than anything. The majority of my family in this world hasn't shared my DNA. Not at all. Stick you right there. How's that look? Oh no. Pull the lever. Not that lever. I'm sorry to hear that, Ann. It's a tragic thing when you're not understood. I a lot of mental illness with my biological family, and the not understanding that mental illness isn't what pulled us apart, but the not wanting to heal that mental illness is what pulled us apart. We are the same, Crystal, little sister, my sister. In ways that I'm very grateful for. Um, it just takes some effort sometimes, and I'm looking forward to getting back to you. A little wiped out right now, a little drained from the day, but I went out and did something with myself despite this aching feeling of overwhelming pain and grief, and I don't feel so, Yeah, well, my father's side of the family was absolutely nuts. We got a couple cousins I chat with still every once in a while. Um, but my father and his family were heathens. Besides my Uncle Chuck, who I need to speak with, who I don't speak with much. Um, and my mother's side, my mom did the best she could, but she didn't have any tools, man. She didn't have any tools. And she had a lot of resentments against my father, which caused a lot of abuse. Um, you know, I don't hold none of that against her now that she started her journey, though. I recognize that my mother did the best she could to do the best she could with the tools she had. Um, And Creator brought me where I needed to be. Open your heart, Anna. Creator brought you here, you know, so you could have around you what you need. Um, just like he brought me to my brothers and my brothers and my father on the res. Yeah, we have the same pappy, me and Crystal, and yeah, they're absolutely nutbag 5,000. And but yeah, one step at a time, one day at a time. You know, take it for what it is right in this moment. I appreciate that reminder, sis. Um, I've been on a lot of things get me overwhelmed, you know, and I'm very lucky. You know, I know we haven't chatted about much of it, but I'm sure you know Rob probably expressed some of it to you, if not all, you know, whatever. And you know, I'm glad to have your man there who has stepped up as a brother to help me get through this. You know, because you know I appreciate you and love you, and you know, the Rob's help me to dig through this, and you've helped me to dig through this through your love and compassion, and it's an amazing thing. Yeah, brother. I'm with you, Zachary. Um, and it's been a blessed day, man. Today has been an easier one to keep my head up than most. It's because I made that decision to push forward today. I made that decision that I wasn't going to get caught in that, that I was going to do something. Now, I couldn't have done it alone. I couldn't have. Um, you know, I had to get out and be around friends. You know, and I'm glad that, you know, I could have when they said, "Oh, well, we're taking this car and we don't have room for you, man." I was like, "Oh, my car's a piece of shit." No, whatever. But all that, man, none of that matters, bro. I was like, "Can I come?" You know, can I just meet you there? You know, despite the bullshit with my car. And I got up and I went, man, and it feels a hell of a lot better than it did earlier today, yesterday, or the day before. These days of sleeping for 20 hours and, you know, that bullshit. It's hard for people to let go too, you know. And if there's something that the old you put them through, you know, maybe give them a little bit of leeway. You know, I'm not sure. I can't say, you know what, Anna. You know, sometimes it takes time. We're not going to hold that past person against you. Um, you know, and some people never get a chance to let it go. All we can do is be different in this moment, right? Yeah, I got out today. Move forward. Yeah, you could all lean something from each other. Very much so, MD. We appreciate you being here and opening up and being compassionate, loving, and kind. Zachary, let go and let God for your understanding take it. Thank you, Zachary. You took the words right out of my mouth. You know, the God of your understanding. Very much so. Those are words my father liked to use because you always like to talk about what brought us together, you know, as brothers and sisters, as humans in this world. You know, why separate us by these small little things? You know, if you have love and compassion in your heart, that's what matters, you know? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I felt a little bit of both. The last couple days have been, you know, mostly, you know, I think I might have, you know, I feel like you could use the term I blow a fuse every once in a while. I blew a good one, you know. Um, that's all right. It's okay. It is what it is, man. We're gonna take it slow and steady here. I'm glad that we're sitting in my driveway and we have a signal. That's pretty awesome. Maybe we can get in there and headbutt my chunky little bunny. How's that sound, guys? Scott W is a good guy. I'll tell you one thing, MD. I heard the struggle in your voice earlier when you sent me that message, but the fact that we could laugh about you not being a 14-year-old boy really cracked me up. The fact that you chuckled about it made me chuckle, and that was very appreciated. Indian man. What are we talking about? Bunny versus turtle. Very much so. Very much so. Slow and steady. I'm a bunny guy, though. I love my chunky little bunny bun. I'll take you guys inside and introduce you to him. He needs some loving. I haven't loved him up as much as he should have the next day. Scott smoking makes it cool again. Don't tell me that. I don't want to make it cool again. I want to quit when I'm in my right mind, feeling the right way I need to feel. Yeah, brother. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Nice and easy. Nobody moves. Nobody gets hurt. Wow, I'm feeling it. I definitely need to clean up and need to love that chunky little bunny for a minute, though. Hang on, and we'll go in there and love him up. Awesome, Anna. How did you do it? Did you just cold turkey it? I've tried that and succeeded, and then fell back into it, and it's a hard thing. Oh wow, yeah. Well, I'm just not ready, despite how I feel. That's awesome, though. I'm glad you were able to just drop it. Well done. We are very proud of you. Very much so. Oh, let's go in there and headbutt my chunky little bunny. Let's go love his little brain. Give me that. Yeah, bunny. It's got to be in the right time. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying. I'm not holding that against myself. You know that I haven't tackled that beast yet. Now, if you don't, I'll show you guys something cool. If you don't judge my kitchen, it's a little trashed right now. The old homestead's a little bit rough and tumble, but there's some of my art right there. My cabinets I painted. I did those ones. I might got a little spunky and threw something across the room a while back, but I think those came out pretty cool. Painted those myself. I made this as well. That's another piece of art that I made for my brothers. Their last name was Smoke. They're totems. And then a little bit more. This is actually one of my favorites, but now it's upside down. Anyway, where's that chunky little bunny at? Come here so I can beat you. Where you at, chunker? Where's my chunky little guy at? This is the paint. Oh, there he is. Come here. Oh, you come get some lovin's? Come here, chunkies. Come here, my chunkers. Oh, you miss him, Pappy, huh? You miss him, Pappy? Yeah. He's a chunky little. Yes. Oh, yeah. He's a beautiful little guy. He's my rescue bunny. Oh, Mr. Chunker. Oh, Mr. Chunky with the floppy ears. Oh, there we go. There we go, Mr. Bun Bun. Yeah, come here. Come here. Can we love you? Come here, I'm going to give you tissues. Come here, I'm going to give you some tissues. My chunky little mom. Hmm? Turn it into the Bun Bun Show. It's the Bun Bun Show. Yeah, he knows where his bread's buttered, huh, Chunky? Loves your brain. That's my little guy. Bun Bun. Huh. The rescue bunny, Mr. Bun Buncher. Mr. Bun Buncher. Where you going? Where you going? What you want? What you doing? No? You want to... Come here. Come here. I'm not going to chase you. I ain't got the energy. I know where you're getting at there, Chunker. Bun Bun. Yeah, he's a sweet little guy. He's a sweet little pain in the ass. I'll meet your Bun Bun. Bun Bun's a quick. Oh, he wants me to get him. Come here. I don't want to chase you around. I want to love your little face. Come here and love me, love you. Oh, he likes playing chase. Oh, Mr. Bun. It's dark in there. I think there's a light on here. There it is. Ha ha. Sneaky, sneaky, chunky bunny. He likes to play. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. Oh, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. Oh, anyhow. Yeah, so this is the casa. I picked that up at an estate sale in Florida. I don't know what that means. But it looks cool. There's Al. Great man I speak of a lot. Hawanase. My brother Rob. His boy, Little Bear. And then there's Rob. That psychotic little guy over there. I think we know who that is. But that's, yeah. And a couple over here of Bear as well. Another one of Rob. That was the business he had. Smokey's Auto Repair. Oh, Bear. There's me and a good friend dressed as a clown with another good friend of ours from Dave and Buster's dressed as Rosie the Riveter. All right, that's me right there. My jackassery. Yeah, well, I did all this tongue and groove by myself. I don't know if I pointed this out to you guys. It's pretty awesome that we're able to actually have. But yeah, there's the painting. My sister. You hear him over there? You hear the thudding? He wants me to chase him. He wants me to try to reach back in there and get him. But that was the painting I was talking about earlier that my spiritual sister made. He does. He's got a bun box over there. About time for some changing. He's got his little feeding station. And then he just roams. He rules the roof. I hear you over there, buddy. Why don't you come out and get your rubbins? I gotta beat your ass. Why don't you stop with the dumpings? You stop with them dumpings. You stop. You just want me to come back here and love you up? Why don't you come out and love you? It's on your terms, huh, Bun? It's on your terms, isn't it, Chunky Bunny? He says, get back here and love me up, him says. I'm a good bunny, he says. Yeah, you're a good bunny, Chunkers. Yeah. Anyway, built that wall. This was all like POS trailer when I bought it. That's Bun's home. I think I kind of gave you guys a brief tour my first day here. But I put that little ramp. Oh. Put that little ramp in here to the window and you can go outside to his bunny house. I appreciate that. It still needs a lot of work, but I'm proud of this area for sure. My bun is absolutely an amazing friend. Got a storage room back here, full of all kinds of everything in the world and then some. It's pretty awesome that we're having a stable day today here. I haven't done any lives here because you like that, you'll love this. This is my favorite piece of art here. The lucky Bun. I'm a lucky guy to have that chunky little bunny. Bun, he's back here thumping away. He thinks I'm gonna come back here and bend to his will is what he thinks he's gonna do. Look at him. What you get that? What are you doing? You don't want the light. That's why he's acting weird. I appreciate you, Scott W. Thanks, brother. I put a lot of hard work in this place. A lot more hard work that I use as like a thing for the there. And then once I get it all hooked up, I got a projection screen back that way that rolls down. I got the Pretty good view here too. I got this window at an auction. Made the front myself. There's the backyard. Into the woods. But a pretty decent sized window here. And a grand tour. Maybe. I think it was my 17th, 18th birthday. I'm not sure. Mother. And another picture of Rob over there. There's my homestead there. Get into this master closet here. There you are, Chunky. There it is. I'm not gonna chase you. You think you who? Acting like it's all brand new. I'm doing my best. Can you hear him thumping over there? Trying to get me to chase him. Buffering, yeah. That's the problem we have here at the house. Like this. Can you stop, Chunkies? Come here. Come here, Chunker. I think I gotta like reach my hand underneath the thing and pet him under there is what he wants. Look at this. Look, you can see him under there. But not. There you are, guys. Oh, big tragedy in Key West. That's the first key in the Keys there. They had a pile of awesome stuff. I drove there with my van and I snagged that and turned that into a bed in the back of my van. He does think he's Thumper. It's what he does when he wants attention. Every day I'm buffering. I'm a legend, huh? Yeah, I don't know about all that. I appreciate you thinking so. Want to see a true legend? I got one here on the wall for you to check out. I know I've mentioned Billy Sullivan a couple times, but there he is there in his heyday. He was my father's best friend. He's the way Billy Sullivan. It was at the War Memorial he boxed in 1983. There's a legend for you. Slow and steady, nice and easy. Yeah, still got a lot of work to do. I still got to trash the kitchen. I still got to do a lot of BS and clean up a lot of stuff. But I'm working on, it's all just too much sometimes. The space is too big, too empty. It's nice to be here. My favorite painting, I'm going to show you guys these. That one, this is my absolute favorite. I think I've got them on the, there's some more, there's my gams actually right there. Oh, let me turn off that. You can't see it. But, there we go like this. Some other good pictures here I could show you guys. That's my grams, my nephew Jerry. That's Steve when he was with my sister. And oh, look, there's Crystal. We were just chatting with a little while ago. My mom, my little sister Brianna, little buddy Jerry. That's him when he was a bit younger. And then Al when he was in the Ironworkers. Steve, that's my favorite picture of Big Digs right there. Me and Steve on Christmas when we had a townhouse with gams. And it was the crew during Steve's 10-day. The funniest ones. And my little sister and her giant bebe. That's Brianna. And that's Rob and Steve when we were 16 years old. We went to a concert at the fair. Yeah. Some nieces and nephews and whatnot. There's another spare room over there. There's sliding glass. There's sliding board that I still haven't finished fixing yet. It's just an extra room. Not much going on in there. The bathroom I'm actually quite proud of, even though it still needs a bunch of work. I don't mind the trashness of all the laundry everywhere. I did. The family can be complicated, right? Doesn't mean we don't love them. Just means there has to be a healthy distance. On that cactus right there, too. I took this cactus when I took the van down to Key West. I got this cactus in Cocoa Beach. And it was just that bottom part right here, just that one piece of cactus. And over the last few years, it's grown a little bit there in the windowsill. I don't know what the hell to do with it, to be honest with you. Take that axe to it. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Good night, ND. We appreciate you. I'm glad you stuck around for the grand tour of my homestead here. I really appreciate you guys chilling. Maybe if anybody's interested, you can hack that cactus up and send it out. I'd love to see it go to good use. Good night, my lovelies, she says. All righty, Rhodey. I'm gonna bounce. Yeah, I think I'm right there with you. Hell of a ride home. I appreciate you joining me. Appreciate you joining me. My lovelies. Boo-doo-doo. Thank you, Anna. Appreciate you sticking around. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me a little bit. This place, it holds a lot of weight, you know. It's all right, though. It's mine. Acceptance and appreciation in my heart. Being able to spend this time with you guys, and bye. I'm off like a herd of turtles, everyone. I'll chat at you soon. We'll catch you tomorrow morning, and we'll go from there. Appreciate you being part of the turtle herd. Appreciate you being a fellow traveler and a open, honest human being. James, thank you so much, brother. This chunky little bunny. Someone come over here and chase him down. I don't have energy for it. Look at me. He wants it so bad. I don't have the energy for it. Never ever. You do what I says when it says it. That's to get the bunny lovins. You doing, bun? You under there hiding? Oh shit. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, bun? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? He thinks I'm gonna chase him. That's what he thinks. I'm glad you guys could hang out with me and Bun for a little bit at the casa. Yeah, I'll chat at you later, though. It was a pleasure having you. Thanks for keeping me company on the way home, and I'll see you in the morning for a cup of coffee, and we'll figure it out from there. Slow and steady, one step at a time, huh? I'm off like a herd of turtles.